Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to the wonders of the Witchlight Carnival. Oh, thank you, sir. Escape. Okay, and we are returned to the delights, the rides, the hoots, the hollers, the strange... Evan, do not turn off your camera. Now you're in the wrong place. And you can just stay there until we're done. Hey, yes, as I said, a massive welcome back. It is a pleasure to be back after our break. I hope that everyone is doing very, very well. A big hello to Baron Dragonball and other people who are lurking around the place. It's lovely to have you here and joining us for our adventures. And if you are not here right now, but in the VOD squad, a massive welcome to you too. Thank you for joining our adventures whenever and whenever you can. It is available to all and everybody. If you want to jump on over to the YouTube, you can see all of our previous campaigns, and catch up on episodes and all that kind of stuff going on there, and you can enjoy that at your leisure. There is also the Twitter there if you want to catch up on news and postings about things that are going on, exciting sessions that are coming up. There is another place to get news as well. If you are a follower of our channel, you can get an invite to the followers Discord, which will allow you to get all of the sneak peeks and all of the info before anyone else, and also to share your projects. We love to hear what's going on with everybody, and also hear about projects that you have and any arts that you're doing, any delicious, yummy things that you've been making, and all sorts of little nice channels in there that we like to hang out and chat in. So, if you want to give us a follow, then I shall send you an invite in the Twitch Whispers later on. Now, as we get things rolling here again, a massive thank you, of course, to the wonderful people at Sirenscape. Head yourself on over to sirenscape.com, and you can get a free 30-day trial and have the lovely experience of including their incredible music and sound effects, such as we are hearing right now, into your games as well. After the free trial, if you want to become a Super Siren subscriber, you can have access to all of it forever. And be that a virtual table or a real-to-goodness table in a room with your friends, you can enjoy that at your leisure. Head on over there and give them a look. We like to use other sources of music and things as well. If you head on over to that YouTube that I posted before, you can get the links to all of the various channels and peeps that we like to use, and you can enjoy them as well. Now, we also... I think I still think I don't have a command for the art. I am an asshole. Excuse me. Do check on over. I think I can do this instead. I can do a shout out because they have a Twitch channel. Do head on over to Evan Blair Art. Is that right? Evan Blair Art. I think I spelled it right. I hope I have. Sounds promising. They've been streaming Dungeons and Dragons. Sounds on par. So yes, do head on over to Evan Blair Art. So I'm just clicking it, checking, make sure it is the right one. Yes, it is. Haha. Please head on over there to Evan Blair Art and give them a look. A fabulous, fabulous person as well as a fabulous, fabulous artist. And you can also commission them if you find them with their commissions open. They are in the lineup. Is one of our giveaway winners, our good friend Hans, was the lucky recipient of an art giveaway from them. Is drawing one of their OCs in the near future. Now, as we continue rolling on here, let us dive once more with these dear friends of ours down here into Wild Beyond the Witchlight. See you soon. And welcome back. Sorry, the music has taken a sinister turn whilst you're away, but here we are. Now, Lord Kosh, welcome. It's good to see you, friend. Now, as we jump into things here, let us have a quick recap. Last time, first and foremost, we had a spectacular snail race. Oh yeah, I was supposed to... So here's me sitting there chatting and having a nice chit chat with you guys. I forgot to switch Emin and Daisha back. And so yes, we had lots of fun with a nice snail race, during which Emin was looking the other way stalwartly, as he is not a fan of the snail shell design. And the race was won by Daisha, I believe, right?
It was.
Yes.
Yeah. And you also won the good eating contest, didn't you?
Yes.
I think so, yes.
The luckiest lady of the
I'm
fair.
a powerhouse, guys. I'm just saying.
I think I should move the happiness meter down one, because rumors are going around how it's a fix and there's a member of staff winning everything.
No.
Emin said I could.
That's true. That's true.
If Evan said you could jump off a cliff, could you? Yes. But, no.
Well, listen. I was told to listen to him today.
So yes, over here at the snail racing, we had an epic battle, and there was betting going on in chat in the poll, and it was a good time. It was a good time. And yes, we had lots of fun with that. We also got to experience the wonders and the joys of the Big Top midpoint show. So they are halfway through the evening's festivities, into the rear end of things now, as we enjoyed the spectacle that was the Big Top show, and all of the main artists of the carnival performing there. And then they went to visit the mysterious Hall of Illusions here, and they witnessed something rather tragic. A halfling couple, an attempt to propose to his beloved right next to a little moving mannequin of some wizard named Tasha, and the fiancé, bride-to-be, was rather tickled, it seemed, by the idea of marrying her boyfriend, I guess at the time, and started laughing and laughing and laughing. The whole thing was hideous. And the gentleman in question dashed off into the Hall of Illusions. Emin, being a member of staff, dashed after him past the actually mute mime whose voice has been stolen by a Kenku warlock, with the same patron as our friend Willie over here.
Yep, Candlefoot. We've got to
Indeed.
get his voice back.
Mm-hmm. And you discovered that Candlefoot just wants to disrupt things here until they can get an audience with Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, because he knows something's going on with your patron, as Willie, you are also aware of, and that's the whole reason you came here in the first place. Daisha, also here, looking for a way through into the Feywild, having heard there is a Fey crossing here. And Emin, perturbed that all is not well with the carnival. Luckily, these fine folks here are doing their best to tip the happiness meter, if you will, because that's what it's called, in the direction of good things. But you think that would only be a short-term solution, and you cannot but be aware of the strange negative energy flowing through the carnival as of late. As you continued after this poor halfling jilted at the proposal, you quickly ran after them and were lucky enough to find them in the nick of time, because you saw them staring into a mirror. Into one of the mirrors of the Hall of Illusions. These bizarre mirrors that show you gradually as a child at first, and then gradually getting older and older as you proceed further in. He was looking at himself, but... Oh, Sarscape's still in. Sorry, everyone. We do love Sarscape daily. Is this doing it for you as well? For for some reason it just starts
it's
playing
double
another.
playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That has
Oh.
been going on for the last couple days. It won't cancel before it starts a new one.
Right?
Oh.
So, sorry. Excuse me. Bear with me. And speaking of hands, we were just talking about you, my friend. Thank you for the host. Hope you're all well, and Gorgonzola is ruling all with her evil grip. And a subscription as well. You beautiful person. Thank you. We are having minor Sirenscape problems. Behave! Sorry. New year, new tech goblins. Oh man, that's a stealth check and a half. 19. Can anyone find him? Hey Pops, good to see you again.
Boom! Haha! Meets and beats. I see you, Hans.
Beats it. There we go. Nicely done. Okay. Wow. That's. I think I've talked to you about this in the past, how to pronounce it, and I can't remember. Sorry. Atomki.
Calliope. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Trying to say.
No. It's a username.
Oh.
That'd be an epic misreading. If that was supposed to be pronounced Calliope, then I retire. No. ATMKYYY.
Harry, I don't have stream up.
I'm gonna call you Key. Hi, Key. if you'll allow. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to have you here. So we're just sorting out our friends at Sirenscape. Vicky. But it's all Vicky's fault. It's very unfair. I have to be very nice to Vicky, because next week on Saturday I am going to be on Vicky's channel, trying to survive her choose your own adventure exciting game. So we shall see how that goes. Okay, is this working now? Yes. I'm gonna say yes. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. Get those tech goblins. Where's Dreaded GM, our dear friend, who's going to be online soon, but he still has these nice tech goblin slaying swords for us. Rawr! Back, foul tech goblins. Socials? Do you want socials, Mr. Dragonball? You know that. You know them, surely. Those? There you go. Okay, right. Welcome back, everybody. So, let us jump back into things here. Yes. Excuse me. Emin, you saw that nasty, well, innocent-looking girl, but just with rather disturbingly pallid skin. Deathly pale, one might say. And a pig mask. Very lifelike pig mask. Oh, sorry, Baron. What is Vicky's? I think Vicky's channel is just her.
Vicky, is that it?
I assume so. Oh, nope. Scratch that.
Uh-oh.
Good question, Baron. GTG Vicky on Twitter. If that will send you in the right direction. Yes. Let's see. What is the channel name? So many great channels. GTG Vicky on Twitter. Ooh, shut up, me. I can hear myself. Echo. Okay, all these lovely people. Vicky, where are you? Scarlet. Scarlet will be joining us very soon, everybody. Scarlet's from the College of Inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just the Sirenscape page, is it? Or is it her personal stream?
No, it's on her personal one.
It's hers, yeah.
Yeah, the Sirenscape would have been easy.
Right.
Wow, when did I follow all these channels? Why did you put Vicky down the bottom? You rude people. Anyway, sorry, yes, everybody. Yes, Evan found the jilted boyfriend and peering into a mirror, and in the mirror they saw this reflection of this evil character, these strange folks that come in and steal things from people, in particular children without tickets, as they have already witnessed happen a couple of times, and they are trying to remedy that situation as well. And as they ran up and shook them from their trance-like state, the figure disappeared off into the mirror. And Evan, you well know that these mirrors are the ones that actually become the Fey Crossings. So that is something there. There's something Fey, something connected to the domain of delight, quote unquote.
Ooh.
Oh, you got it. Cheers, Evan.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna grab her. I'm just gonna grab her sweetie up as well. Well, folks, here we go. Everyone, do head on over to our good friend Vicky from Sirenscape over on Twitter there, and they have all the links through to Twitch and the like. Actually, I think we can grab that too. This will be the Twitch. Whoop. I believe that work. Yay! Oh, I was close. There was just an underscore.
Yeah.
So close. Okay, right. So yes, I will be over there next week to try my hand at the Choose Your Own Adventure madness and see if I can. At least it has save points, which is nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So, I guess D&D has save points too. It's like the nearest place with a powerful cleric. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough.
And if you have nice friends, you get all your gear back. Or you lose it. They steal it. Okay, so, yes, having seen this this evil creature disappear off into the mirror and rejoining the friends who witnessed the proper proposal and acceptance and the joy returned to the two halfling lovebirds, they were very happy with everything that has gone on. And I believe, have I missed anything? Anybody?
No, that's a good summary.
And after that,
It may not have been in that order. But
right, yeah.
that's the general gist of things. Oh, dragonflies! Yes, of course. Yeah, but there was almost an accident there caused by kettle stream. Yes, kettle stream. Thanks for the correction, John. And yes, we rejoin our adventurers as they're back in the carnival, looking to find a way beyond the Witchlight. Quote unquote. So, who are you? Who are you playing? And where are they at? Emin!
Howdy, folks. My name's Colby. I play the Fairy Rogue in Pastiche of MTU. And we're feeling a little freaked out, but you know, strange things happen every day here at the fair, so looking forward to steps.
Indeed. Okay. Daisha, please.
Unmute myself. My name is Stephanie, and I am playing Daisha, who is a Yanti barbarian who doodles, and currently thrilled that she won snail racing. Overjoyed and completely unaware of the disgruntled guests grumbling behind her back as a result of her winning 2 competitions in a row because she's a badass. So
Suck it,
take
Norms.
that, guest.
Suck it, Norms.
Paying guest.
And before we jump over to our warlock there, a quick hello and happy new year to our good friend D&D Comic. I tried to come and shout at you on stream the other day, but you were busy DMing. Had those immersion blinkers on. in there. Okay. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Wally Grum.
Hello, I am DM Charlie. You can find me on Sunday nights at DM Charlie Gaming here on Twitch with our Rhyme of the Frost Maiden, a Twitch experiment because we're a bunch of old school gamers just fumbling our way through 5e. Also at dmcharliegaming.com. Website is still under construction, so come in, take a look, but make sure you come back. We don't have all the content we want to have. And I am playing Willy Grimm. I am a fate-touched warlock, and I have come to the Witchlight Carnival because I am looking for a lost family member, and I have been tasked to find my lost patron. Indeed, I am tasked to find a lost little kitten, and a lost child, and a lost... There is a lot of stuff that is lost here at the Witchlight Carnival. So I guess I am a finder of lost things.
Indeed.
Good to meet you.
Yes, indeed. That's why they have a giant displacer beast to look after all the lost and found. Right, okay. Now,
Yeah.
let us return to the carnival. Things are pretty upbeat at the moment, I believe. Hang on, let's take a little journey over to the happiness meter. Zoop, zoop, it's down here in the corner. It's
Pretty
slightly
high.
scary. The faces. Yeah, we are one off maximum happy. Which is good, you don't want to be down this end. The scary, scary crying Mr. Light.
No, don't like that.
No. I'm just gonna throw this out there because I don't think it's gonna happen. Something it would be if it did happen, I'd be amazed. If you reach either extreme, you gain an audience with Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, but it is a wholly different experience. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, we are doing rather well as Mr. Light is well on the way to Max Happy Chorishi. That's what I meant to say in Draconic. That was so much fun last night, Daisha. Just getting all the fun and frolics with Draconic now that we have a dragon buddy.
Yes, a dragon.
Over here we see Mr. Witch, who is marking the passage of time. You can't actually see, but the art of his token there, he's actually looking at a stopwatch. So it just makes rather good sense there. And as you can see, we have been past the big top extravaganza and into the latter half of the evening's festivities. Right, okay. So, I just love this art so much. Stacey Allen, you're amazing. She also authored one of the very, very fun adventure we did called Down Came a Blackbird. Check it out. It is awesome.
Oh.
X to the max. Check it out if you did. Okay, so, my friends, over to you.
Oh, congratulations, Daisha, on the most stunning win upon your snail. It was most fabulous.
My frog.
Your frog. Yeah. I forgot that the Bremen does not like the swirly loop-de-loops.
Right, that's why I would have never imagined touching a snail's slimy outer coating, nor the loops. I strictly rode a frog, demanded it of them.
All right. Listen, I know you're talking about the snails. I appreciate it, but I am not a baby.
So you're saying on the topic of the mollusks, we should put a snail in the coffin? Yeah, I understand. I am thinking we should explore the rest of the carnival. What is the ride that we saw when we were on the dragonflies? The one with the roller coaster looking thing. The choo-choo.
You said many things just now.
Nah, he's talking about the mystery mine.
Oh.
It's right over here. It's like one over.
Yeah, is that what it is called? The mystery mine? That one was very enticing. I am thinking the Pixie Kingdom is more for the the kinder, you know, the little ones, and I am not so interested in that, unless of course, you know, we are maybe wanting to go to the bubble that we are seeing overhead with the people floating along.
I would love to ride in a bubble. Emmon's small. We can tell them that Emmon's with us, and then they'll let us ride.
If
You're not gonna get one over on the staff here. I've been here too long. They know what I look like. And
But you can do
besides,
the thing. You
Nope.
don't always look like this.
that's a good point. Good point. But the wings are real, so I don't need to float around in a bubble. It's okay.
But would you do it for us? Cause it's in for the little ones. Would you do it for us?
All right.
Yeah. All right.
But
Choo
listen,
choo.
we got to do the mystery mine first.
Yeah. Choo choo first, then the bubbles.
There you
And
go.
Willie, I will remind you that will take you past the Outstera Cyclops.
oh yeah. It's been so long.
It's been a while.
Alrighty. As we leave the snail racing, and then we do head down the causeway, the what are those called? Been so long. Causeway, thoroughfare,
The thoroughfare.
thoroughfare. Yes. I will look to my right. Oh yes. The staring contest. I am wanting to outstare the one-eyed Cyclops. I have 2 eyes, so I should have twice the chance of victory. Yeah. Good reasoning, huh?
Believe in you.
Yeah, you know what? That tracks. Go for it.
All right. With confidence in a plum, Willie Grimm will approach the Outstare Cyclops competition booth.
Okay.
Yes. I'm so prepared for this. To watch it, just to watch it.
Yes, you make your way around, and as you are moving along the thoroughfare here, let us see if something happens. Emin, for your incredible source, performance and willpower at dealing with the snail race, could you please roll me a d8?
Gladly. Where did it go? It's a 7.
A 7. Thank you. Okay. Oh, this must be something that's like tied to this part of the park or something, because it's happened before. As you walk out onto the thoroughfare once more and turn towards the side attractions, the entire walkway, to the delight of the people walking here and there from the nearby town of... Why is it not in my head?
The nearby town of Elturel.
Thank you, Elturel. I don't know why that completely just went spaced on me for a second. Yes. Always good to have a
I
player.
could. That's like me not remembering Michael's character name.
Close.
Oh my god!
I think you still win. if
That's bad.
Yes, see the people of Elturel gasp and smile in delight as the entire thoroughfare is erupting from the ground and covered with flowers that bloom up out of the turf and serenade passers by. And Daisha, a bunch of little pansies, purple, yellow, and orange, turn their little smiling faces to you and they say, Daisha, oh Daisha, you won the snail race and you have a beautiful face.
This is the most interesting effect. I will make note of it in my journal.
I'm gonna lean forward. Do they have faces? Like, are they sentient or is it? Oh, I was gonna pluck one. I won't then.
No!
The horror! The horror! Oh!
The happiness meter immediately plunges down to the bottom.
No!
Yay! We're gonna meet Mr. Light! Yay!
Oh.
That would be how the barbarian did it.
Out of complete innocence.
Mess shit up until we get to the other end.
As I put it in my hair.
Okay.
Like solving a math problem the wrong way.
Indeed.
You are the great Daisy Kaiju.
Okay, so yes, here we are. Sorry, they're very small on the map, everyone. So that's as close as I can get you, I'm afraid. But we do have the Outstarer Cyclops, and next door, Daisha, if you want something to do whilst Willie is staring at this monster, you can try out the ring toss there.
Ooh, I'd love to. I'd love to try the ring toss.
Just win everything. What is it? All I do is win, win, win.
All I do is win, win. I only have 2, so I have to stop short. Gotta do the ring toss.
There you go. There you go. You gotta get the last one. Okay. So, as you make your way over to these little side stalls, you are delighted to see these beautiful awnings and things set up here. This amazing eyeball on top of the Cyclops one. And Willie, that delight is replaced by slight disappointment as you see that, as we can see in the picture there, it seems to be just like, it looks like a dharma, almost like a Japanese dharma.
Oh, okay.
It's like a giant kind of egg thing with this eye on the front.
And a mustache.
Yeah, it seems so. With a mustache too. And
It does look like that.
It does, doesn't it? And you
John was like, wait a second.
And there is a total Witchlight hand manning this, and he turns around and he's like, "So you think you can outstare?"
Oh, yeah. The Cyclops, yeah?
The Cyclops?
Yeah. What must I do? What are the prizes?
What do you do
I'm regretting this decision.
when the eye of the Cyclops
I feel like I need another shave.
falls upon you?
Is anyone else hungry?
gonna
I
go
don't
get
know.
you a
What
pink
do I
one.
do
You
when the...
stare
Oh,
right back.
right back. Okay.
If
Ew.
you've got the star,
I had it before I started this conversation, sir.
this is like a vetting process.
Oh, that was a question! Yeah. I believe I have the stamina. Do you say ready, set? No, never mind. When do I start? How about I will start staring?
Place your hand on the Cyclops.
Okay. And is an effect going to happen as Willie gingerly puts his left hand out, just holding it a fraction of an inch above the Cyclops, not quite trusting that he's going to touch it too soon and then find out, touch or else.
And then there is a handout. Handout. Where are you? Oh, what? You're not telling me they didn't put it in roll 20? Rude.
Oh, no.
Oh.
They do that occasionally.
Yeah. The ring toss is there. You'll be pleased to hear. Daisha wins again.
I'm afraid if I lose, I'm going to end up one-eyed Willie.
Oh dear.
What, Goonies?
That was the voice I was doing before.
Yeah.
When I was doing Willie from The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
Not quite so. Okay, no, because sorry, I'm going to grab this from D&D Beyond. trying to grab for you because I really want
Okay.
to. But do indulge me, people.
Oh, absolutely.
While the turtle's talking, Willie will look over at Emin. So, what are you wanting to do after the carnival close? Maybe go get a beer or something? Or do you have to do cleanup duties? Oh, still talking, are you? Okay, Mr. Turtle.
Yeah, we call this guy Lightning.
Lightning. Oh, that is what is known as an ironic name, yes?
That's
oh,
it.
look! At the ring toss, look at those two little halflings. One of them is all sweaty and tired, and he is wanting to throw that ring very badly. How interesting.
I walk over. Hey guys, I won ring toss. I won ring toss. How did you do with the giant thing?
We are still waiting.
Now
to
I've jinxed
hear the
myself.
rules.
I'm gonna go play more ring toss. Bye.
Okay. That's how that goes, I guess. Cool. There you go. I will find it. Sorry,
No
I just
worries.
assumed it was in roll 20.
No,
Foolish.
we
Foolish.
we
person.
gotta do it right.
Got it.
So, other than that, how have you been doing, Emin? Since we crossed the thoroughfare from the snail race.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I do. Oh, the
Really
turtle
good
is
thing.
still talking.
Yeah. On the Cyclops. This is funny. Okay, you reach out and you put your hand, and as you do, Emin, you know what's happening here, but Daisha, you see Willie just kind of go rigid, and his eyes just go wide and unblinking as he stood there with his hand on this egg-like Cyclops doll. And Willie, you find yourself in the spot of this diminutive person. In a small,
No!
a small roped-off area, and a giant Cyclops in front of you, staring down. And you immediately realize
And
Oh
there
God.
you almost blinks just instinctively, just coming into the space, but then you realize that it's already happening, and you manage to resist that urge to do that. So, please, can you make a Constitution check? Not a saving throw, just a Constitution check.
Oh,
Here we go. A 10 and a 10 only.
10. And a 10 only. Okay, thank you. So, you force yourself, with this sudden confrontation of just being thrown in front of this giant creature suddenly, you force yourself not to blink. And the problem is, you didn't have time to prepare, and your eyes start to water as that giant blue eye looks into your very soul,
Transfixing!
seeing the struggle. The Cyclops slowly smiles, and you blink.
Ah!
and he's back.
And shoot, it comes back, and you're back on the thoroughfare.
Mr. Turtle, is this one chance per customer? Oh, never mind. I thank you for the opportunity. Thank you very much. I will take it as you are wishing me a good day. Yes, thank you. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. So long. Whew. And I will sidle over quickly to Daisha at the ring toss.
You know what?
Lean over
in
to
the
Evan.
interest,
He's
in the interest
saying
of
goodbye,
trying to-
isn't he?
He is, yeah. You can go watch the ring toss. It's been a couple of years. Set me up, Lightning.
So, Emin also steps forwards towards the cyclopean
Do it, do it, do it.
challenge. Reaches out, touches the statue, and into the zone. You are taken, and also confronted by the Cyclops. Give me a Constitution check.
Good luck, buddy.
A 15?
Okay, yes. The battle rages for quite some time, but with a broader smile at your success, the Cyclops at the very end, just before you thought you couldn't hold on any longer, the Cyclops' giant eye loses the battle and blinks closed.
Well done. Huzzah.
I mean, you feel mildly triumphant. But if I may read from the module, the game
Please.
requires you to participate and outstare an illusory Cyclops. So I assume it just blinks arbitrarily at some
grief.
point. It's an illusion,
Yeah.
right? They can just keep its eye open forever.
Yeah.
So, yes. And you come back, and Lightning's looking very confused.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to get prizes?
I'm gonna keep this brief. Yes.
Very. Well. Roll me d8, please.
Yay.
The older dice rolls.
Oh my god. Lightning needs to be a recurring character in the Wackyverse.
Yes,
Oh,
for sure.
I lost.
In the wacky verse.
As we mentioned on stream now, that is the official name.
Cool.
It's a 6.
A 6. Okay. Lightning ponderously turns to the stall and reaches into the prizes there arrayed on the edge of the counter and turns back to you. You may have to re-gift this. Actually, I'm gonna switch it over.
May have to re-gift.
It was something that gives you a disguised self. Which you have already, so never mind. So I'm going for the one next to that. He gives you a large ball of fluff. Hey, Ravencroft. Lightning, yay, there you go. And you see this ball of fluff has kind of like cloth legs hanging off it. And you see it's a cuddly toy spider.
Ooh.
And you know that these particular prizes mean that as an action, if we can speak mechanically for a second here, you can stroke the spider like Blofeld with his cat. And that will give you the benefit of the spider climb spell for 1 hour.
Very nice.
Oh,
You can stroke the spider like what?
Blofeld with
Ernst
his cat.
Davro Blofeld.
James Bond?
James Bond.
Ah,
Sorry, chat, excuse these youngsters. Now,
no, I just didn't hear you.
it's okay.
All right.
I'm joking. We had a
I did so.
we had a James Bond themed ball at my halls of residence in university, and
What? That's so fun.
yes, me and my friends missed the memo where most of the guys went as Bond girls.
Of course.
But we were all
Fantastic.
we were all different villains instead, and I actually had like a life-size toy cat.
That's so fun.
But did you shave your head and give yourself a scar?
Didn't quite go that far. No. All right, so Now, I mean, you are aware, you might need to check with your friends to make sure they're not nervous or scared of that kind of thing, because once you cast the spell, the toy will turn into a real spider and crawl away.
Oh,
I'll
God.
double check everyone.
Alright, so, Daisha, you are at the neighbouring stall, and it is a ring toss, and it is more specifically the Almirage ring toss. Now, Charlie, quick DM quiz. Do we know what an Almirage is?
It's familiar, but I do not.
All right, it's one of those fun monsters. I forget which book it's from. It might be from the original monster manual. But this is what you see, Daisha.
I look. Oh,
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 unicorns.
Unicorn bunnies.
oh! You said El Mirage, and I'm thinking like EL the. I'm like the Mirage. You
El
know.
Mirage.
Well, come on, you know.
Yeah.
Join us later for our Deadlands game. You can see the rattlesnake kid, who's our El Mirage. Okay. So yes, this little El Mirage unicorn bunny is the target for the ring toss here. And you step up as the half-elf Witchlight hand turns to you. He's like, all right, you fancy your chances? Come on, step up. This El Mirage is no mirage. Adorn its horn with 2 or 3 rings to win a prize. And he hands
And
it to you.
I step up.
Now, you may see, as we're looking at here, a certain purple, wispy effect around the feet of the statue there.
I do. I see.
As you step up and take your rings, the little Almirage statuettes begin to teleport around the surface. It is rather tricky. So, you are given 3 rings, and you need to make a dexterity check, just to check, no saving throw. A dexterity check to successfully gauge where they're going to pop up, and throw the ring before it disappears again. Go for it.
All right. 17.
17.
Yes.
Okay, you watch very carefully, and you notice there's a very, very faint wisp of purple before one appears. You see where one's about to appear, and it comes to do something. You throw the ring. Ding, ding, spins around the horn a couple of times, and zoom, down over there.
Yes.
That is 1 success.
Oh.
Thanks, Ray. I'm not sure that it goes, ah!
All right. That was me.
No, that's coming.
Oh, I got a 10.
Oh.
A 10. Flushed
Welcome
with
to the
success,
club.
you're like, haha, this is easy. And you take your time to aim for the second one after it appears. But you took too long, and it vanishes again as the ring sails towards it.
Hawaii, so.
You can not say that
Right.
about yourself. Hey, Yanti. Yanti has appeared to support the Yuan team.
All right. One more. 16.
16. Okay. You see the purple starting to appear, and you don't dally this time. You throw the ring, and it catches just on the edge of the horn, spins around it once, twice, and starts to fall down. And as the Almirage disappears and moves, and it catches to the desk.
Yeah, sad trombone. Ba-dum-ba-ma. Wah.
DC 17. Sorry.
Unbelievable.
Hang on. Sirenscape has this. I never use it, so
Guys.
where is it?
It
Bottom.
has sad
Global
trombones.
one shots.
I know,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know that, yeah. Which one? There it is. Here we go. All I do is win,
Who did
win.
that?
Apparently.
That
Yeah.
guy over there. That guy up there.
The 2.
Am I mirrored? Yeah, I'm probably mirrored. I'm probably pointing off screen.
There's a gnome. There's a gnome with a trombone sat on top of each stall, just waiting to do this.
It's very good. It's very good.
It's
Nice
bow.
try.
And then his little pointed hat falls off and he just runs after it. Okay, now, onwards to the roller coaster.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, which is just along the thoroughfare there, very, very close by. As you, Emin, lead them towards the mystery mine.
Now,
Those of you...
I gotta let you guys know, this is one of the oldest attractions at the fair, okay? So don't be afraid if it's a little rickety. You're good.
Oh, did you guys go to that that old ass theme park near Sensoji in Asakusa when you're in Tokyo?
Is that the one? Oh no, no, we never went.
No, they have a 100-year-old roller coaster.
100.
And
Does that
my
mean it
lord.
does the authentic like neck break maneuver that old roller coasters used to do?
Yep, it's amazing. My
I've
cousin.
been to
I don't want to
Dolly.
ride the spinal damage.
It's okay. It's tame by by roller coaster standards, but yeah, just the thrill is the age. It's just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, like old ass like super traditional ghost haunted my house and stuff as well.
Wow.
Great, it's really good. Okay. Yes, gentlemen. Right. Now, as you make your way around to the mystery mine, aficionados of D&D in their middle ages may remember this get up from I haven't ever grown a beard, Charlie, but I think mine looks very similar.
Right.
Oh, by the way, you know Kyle, right? Playing on Allies.
Oh yeah, Kyle's awesome.
Yeah, yesterday for the first time I saw a photo of him without a beard, and it's bizarre. Very
Like a-
strange.
My name's Kyle. Welcome to Play Nerd Allies.
He still rocks it, to be fair.
Yeah. Wait, did he shave his beard?
No, it's an old. It's a
Oh,
old photo.
oh, okay.
Yeah. He was talking. He's like, I have considered shaving my beard. Like we were midstream, so I couldn't shout at him. But
Yeah.
everyone on Twitter was like, no.
Yeah, no.
Don't you
it's...
dare.
Yeah.
Okay. Anywho, sorry. Yes, you, Daisha, really, you see this very strange get up here. You see this, this roller coaster, traditional kind of roller coaster design, except that there is a tunnel with an entrance and an exit and nothing in between. As we can see from the picture.
Oh.
Mystery. So, you make your way over to
Spooky.
that. And let's have a look here. You see at the top, you see on the right hand side, there's a little staircase and platform there to get up. Excuse me. And as you head over in that direction, perched just in the corner of that raised platform there, Emin, you see your co-worker and good acquaintance, the slightly eccentric dwarf who actually designed the roller coaster as well, called Zefixo.
That is a name.
Zefixo. Yes, the dwarf mage. He's actually a full mage. And as you come over, he's like, yeah. Alright, Emin, how's it going?
Zeffy, how you doing, baby?
Not too bad, can't complain. These Eltralians? Eltralites? This lot-
Let's go with that.
This lot don't mess up the place like some of the recent towns we've been to.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
So, Daisha, Willie, you approach the mystery mine and you see here, propelled by magic mine carts, laden with fairgoers, trundle into an opening carved like a dragon's mouth. The carts reappear moments later on the far side of the attraction, near where people alight from the vehicles there. And the passengers, as they emerge, you see the previous people coming out ahead of you, have mixed expressions. Some bewilderment, some fear, and some excitement.
Oh boy.
Near the entrance, this male dwarf, dressed as a wizard, shouts out, Sorry, I ain't gonna work. Unlock the mysteries of your mind in the mystery mine. He has bushy eyebrows, wears a pointy hat, and holds a large clockwork contraption shaped like a giant eye.
Evan's gonna turn to Willie and Daisha and be like, "Get it? Mystery mine, mystery mine. It's a whole thing."
Right, clever.
I don't understand. Would you care to elaborate?
Look at that. We don't have time. Let's get on the ride.
Oh, Behrman, you always tease me like this. Yeah, Willie will queue up to climb into one of the magical mystery mine carts.
Okay.
Right behind.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on this too.
Willie will be queued up front like Short Round from Temple of Doom.
Noted. And as you, before you get into, and I mean, you kind of gently guide them in this direction, the dwarf wizard-looking fellow has you each gaze into this eye-like contraption. Okay.
Okay.
It's not a staring contest. What are you doing?
I'm gazing. Is this not?
When it's Willie's turn, I would like to make an Arcana roll to see if I can determine what is the purpose of, gazing into it.
Okay. Please.
14.
14?
Yes.
It seems to be reading your thoughts, but to what end, you're not sure.
Ooh. Alrighty. Well, when in El Terrell, do like the El Terrellians. So I'm okay. Just wait for the ride to carry us into the waiting strange maw.
Okay. Get ready for the thrill of a lifetime. And away we go! Sorry. As the wagon starts to trundle forwards, you kind of nervously look at each other, like as you're going up the incline of a really steep one. And I mean, but this is just perfectly flat, but it's just going around that central spire towards the dragon's mouth. And you slowly disappear inside, and an all-enveloping darkness washes over you like a curtain. But then it's quickly replaced, and you are plunged into an illusion-filled demiplane of undulating hills, corkscrewing trees, and prismatic skies. Much longer than the gap between the entrance and the exit here. And as you're rolling through here, suddenly, from behind one of the undulating hills, there is a whoosh as 5 racing snails emerge and encircle the cart, going round and round, the spirals on their shells spinning round and round endlessly. I need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw. Emin, with disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh God.
An 18 for Willie Grimm.
Okay.
I got a 10.
10, okay.
I got a 15.
And a 15. Okay. So, Daisha, Willie, You think this is hilarious. And you laugh at this wondrous illusion as it just goes spiraling around the cart and then whooshes off into the distance. But, Emin, your worst fear, so close, completely surrounding you, no escape, it's in your mind, and you scream. You.
You scream. Yeah.
And
Oh, it's so sad.
the illusion terrifies you to your core. Okay. But they do dash off and disappear off into those strangely undulating hills once more as the ride goes plunging down into a valley with crystals along the walls, sparkling and spiraling in various rainbow patterns. And as you go past this, suddenly you find yourself hurtling towards a building, a house, and the cart tracks, the roller coaster tracks, go into the front door. And as you go hurtling towards it, Daisha, you recognize this. It's your family home. And as you go plunging through the front door into a large living space, you are suddenly surrounded by looming, like impossibly tall Yuan-Ti figures, dancing and capering about. Can you believe she has no magical talent? Why have you let us down, you pathetic daughter? And they're just dancing around. It's like, everyone else in the family is blessed with such sorcerous gifts. Why has this one caused a chasm, a schism, a rift? And they're just
Mine is a musical.
and they're just completely ridiculing your lack of sorceress ability. And again, I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw against my ad-libbed musical skills.
Ouch.
Only a 12 that time.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a
18.
Okay.
Ah, there you go.
Unbelievable.
With disadvantage?
With disadvantage. No.
And Emin?
You trombone.
I was like, I did it.
Womp womp.
14.
Wow.
To be fair, this could go either way and be canon because Daisha is mostly unaware of her family's hatred. So.
Emin, how much?
I got a 6.
Oh no.
More snails.
Turns out Emin has some deep-seated
So-
mental issues.
Yes, yeah, Emin, you just get locked into like a 1,000-yard stare. Imagine if your family reacted to you like this. What would you do? What would you do? You could never go back to Prismia. What would happen? And you start just rocking back and forward, like clutching onto your knees. Willie,
Pulling
this
his
is...
rings around your head.
Willie, this is just a fascinating display of illusion magic. It's quite interesting. You note down how this must have worked, how the eye must be somehow connected to your innermost fears, and you're just like making technical notes on this. Daisha, you are overjoyed and delighted and find it hilarious to see these relatives of yours dancing and prancing about as if they were in some kind of theatre show, and spouting such nonsense.
Perfect.
And you emerge out the back door of the house and continue through woods of dancing and swaying and corkscrewing trees. And as you continue on your way, you feel, again, Willie, you're fascinated. The illusory magic is amazing. You feel a rainstorm start to happen. You feel as if water is deluging down, just hitting your cheeks and your shoulders, your hair, and it feels like you're outdoors in the middle of a very, very strong thunderstorm. And
Was ist los? Ist wunderbar.
The illusory sky above is illuminated by crashes of lightning, and the silhouettes of the trees are looming over you, and you emerge from the forest into a swaying, almost like an ocean with gentle waves rolling by, with nothing to hinder them or slow them down. And you see that it's a grassy valley, despite this undulating effect, and there is a long road going by, and you see, in the middle of this rainstorm, a makeshift lean-to, kind of a tent almost thing, a shelter that seems to be hastily put together. And as the minecart goes down the hillside towards it, you hear the woman's voice in some sort of distress. It's time! It's time! The baby's coming! What should we do? And as the minecart goes down, you see a bent-backed elderly woman, white hair plastered to the side of her face, hobbling along with a cane towards the entrance, the light spilling from within this makeshift shelter. And you see a human couple inside. A guy with a waistcoat and a very decent looking jacket and things, and some sort of tools tucked in a pocket there, and a monocle in his eye, but it has various lenses. It looks like it could focus down on very fine workings, clock workings perhaps. And he's holding the hand of this woman. He's like, "It's okay, dear. It's okay. We will get through this. Do not worry."
Perception. Does that look like my father?
It's your parents, yes.
My God, what is this?
And as you go down, the ride slows down. Almost all of you are kind of locked in stasis in slow motion as you go past this scene, which is enacting in real time. And you see the old woman appear. May I be of assistance? I was passing through this terrible storm, and I heard your distress. I have some experience with midwifery. And she goes forward, and the father is like, "Oh, Dankeschön. Thank you so much. Please, she is in some discomfort." And she hobbles forward, and don't worry, dear. You've already paid the price for this one. And as the woman screams, giving birth, there is the cry of a babe, and you see a baby cradled in the old woman's arms. See? It is a lovely, healthy boy. To replace the one I took in its stead. And she disappears off into the rain. And you see Willie's parents looking at each other. What? This one? Wisdom saving throw, please. Dead Aussie Gamer, welcome on in. We're on a ride and a half.
Raid.
As Pops put it, get me off this ride. Welcome everyone. Aurea Stork, thank you for the follow. Happy New Year, all you lovely Dead Aussie Gamer folks. It's a pleasure to see you, and we have exciting things coming up in the new year, in the next month or so. Welcome in everybody. If you're not giving us a follow already, do consider doing so, and we can get you into our followers Discord, and you can hang out. You are raiding. Can confirm. Hey Dag, how you doing, mate? I hope you had a fabulous session. Hey Rico. Let me get these phoenixes flying. Thank you for the follow, Rico. Anyone that gives us a follow, I will give you the Discord invite in your Twitch whispers later on. Ignore the scary roller coaster ride music. Thank you, Crow. Welcome everybody, welcome. Good friends at Dead Aussie Gamer. I hope you had a great time. Hey Bandicoots, how you doing? Good to see you. And I saw Mac there as well, didn't you? Hey Mac. Hi Malikisa, hello. All these lovely names, good to see you again. Hope everyone had a nice holiday and is doing very, very well. Welcome. Chew, hey Chew, how you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Okay, do stick around. Yes, we are on a scary roller coaster in the Witchlight Carnival. Do stick around and experience our players' worst fears. Actually, you timed it very nicely. You got to just enjoy the roller coaster without all of the existential terror that was going on. So yeah, not bad, not bad. So wisdom saving throws. Willie with disadvantage, please, as you apparently see that you were the cause of your brother's disappearance. Oh, thanks for the bits, Rico.
Oh, woot woot. With disadvantage, a 17.
Oh, god damn it. Daisha, just a straight roll.
I
Hey,
got
Mark, thank you for the sub. Yes.
an 8.
An 8.
I am horrified.
You are. Okay.
And I got a 10.
A 10.
So if I could ask, what level spell is the therapy spell?
Wow. That is 3 failures for you, Emin. And you weren't rolling with disadvantage every time, right?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
It was just the first time you had to do that.
I do have a -1 to wisdom, so that didn't help.
No, I can imagine. Bandicoot, thank you for the host. Okay, everybody. So, a hype train is close. Everyone, please jump on the roller coaster hype train, if you are able. Thank you, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Right. Okay. Now, as you are, sorry. Let me just do shove this Discord thingy in here. If you're not already, do give us a follow and head on over to the Discord to share your art, share your projects, chat about D&D, and get all the sneak peeks of the exciting things that are coming, very exciting things that are coming to the channel in the nearest future. Okay, right. So, that happens, and
Willie would like to look over his shoulder, looking at the completely cowering Daisha and Emin. Snap out of it, you ninnies! That hag stole my brothers! And jump out of the cart.
okay. Make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Alrighty.
Oh dear.
Well, best laid plans, a 7.
Oh dear.
Put me in the cart! I need traction!
Okay, so let me quickly do this. Now, just to be clear, that was an action that you decided to take on passing the saving throw.
Yes. Yeah.
Indeed. And Evan.
Yes.
Dasha, you are paralyzed by fear. I mean, just you had never ridden this thing before. You were not prepared for how realistic all of these things were, even not understanding the references entirely. It's just like, oh, what is happening? Oh, my mind is just completely warping your entire reality. Daisha, can you imagine the horror of not being born from an egg? Oh, what is happening?
Oh.
It looks like a much more hideous experience.
It's covered in blood. Oh my god.
So, is the shell still inside? What happened?
We'll be right back.
No worries, mate.
Emin is frozen with fear.
Willie.
Yeah.
And Daisha, as you're frozen in spot, rooted to the cart with this existential dread, you see Willie say that and leap over the edge of the cart. As he does so, the image of Willie twists and is subjected to those same effects as the surrounding terrain. His form starts to undulate, and then, much like the trees, corkscrews up up impossibly high before exploding like a firework in a shower of Barovian. Nope. What's the German phrase? Sorry, just been in Barovia too much.
I don't know the German.
I mean,
for
where
firework.
are we? We're in Elturel.
No. I was thinking. There's an adjective like Barovian for like German and that area of Europe. What is it?
Now all I can think of is Barovian.
I know, right? Okay, but anyway, like a strange
Bavarian.
Thank you.
Bavarian.
So close. Yes, like a Bavarian rocket explodes in the sky and winks out of existence.
Oh no.
Willie,
Oh no.
you leap through and find the illusion is only right there at the edge of the cart as you dive into the inner workings of this magical roller coaster. Not a real place. Not a place anyone is supposed to tread. Not somewhere anyone is supposed to venture beyond the warding magic of the minecart. And as you dive through into this non-place, you see 3 figures approaching. These 3 figures. Thank you, music. A small girl with a pig-like mask, skipping with a huge lollipop on her shoulder. A ghostly, ethereal figure with a moon-like face, gently descending from high above, floating through the air, her very form wisping and disappearing off behind her as she starts to approach towards you. And then scuttling across the ground, half leaping at points, you see a wide-eyed, frog-like creature in rags, leaping hungrily towards you, a long tail arching out of its mouth to lick an eyeball and come back as they come running towards you, loping through this non-space, loping through this place no carnival goer was supposed to be. And you hear them, the frog-like creature. Trespasser! And the little pig girl, oh, you're not supposed to be here, you're where you're not supposed to be. And this lonely figure ghosting down from the sky. What shall we do with this one? What shall we take for our mistresses 3? All of them just come rushing at you much faster than you could even imagine. And they gather around you, pulling at you, pulling at your beard, pulling at your clothes, pulling at your being. And I need you
Oh God.
to roll on a table.
Oh,
Not once,
Oh,
Shiza.
but 3 times.
You done goofed?
oh dear.
You done
Lorna,
goofed.
Skabatha, and Endolin have made. Well, this will be a fun campaign. Okay, what am I rolling? A D20, D100?
So I'm just finding the table. I was not expecting to use it.
That wasn't exactly what I was hoping would happen, but I suppose I asked for it.
Oh,
This is on a pass saving throw, everybody.
Wow.
meanwhile, me and Emmett are just like on the roller coaster.
Mhm. Okay, I need you
He's
to roll
gone.
me
He's gone.
a D8, two
All right.
D8s each time.
Let's see, 2. Okay. Roll.
Now,
3 times?
would you like me just to say what is taken from you, and then you just RP it later, or would you like me to, or would you like me to do it in secret and you only RP it later?
Ooh.
Let's ask chat. What does chat think? Do they
Okay,
want to
everyone.
know? Or do they want? Yeah.
Good idea. Okay, everyone. let's do a poll. So,
Oh God.
3 things?
Is-
Great.
is what's taken known? Okay. So, yes. Tell us. Or no. Secrets. Okay.
Knowing
So-
my luck, one of the things is going to be like nouns.
Oh my god!
And by the way, you players may also vote in this. I'm going to open it for just 2 minutes because I don't want to spend too long on this.
Yeah.
Actually, let's do it for 3 minutes and well, make it 5 minutes. Actually, we'll do the rolls while we're doing it.
All right. All
Okay,
right.
so this is going to be open for 5 minutes, everyone. Please vote. It's going to be at the top of chat when it starts. Do you want us to tell you now what has been taken from Willie? Various abilities of personality things, or do you want us to keep it a secret and for our good friend DM Charlie to roleplay it and reveal throughout the course of his roleplay what is happening? So everyone gets 1 vote, and it's open. So everyone, jump in
Ooh.
there. Tell us, what do you want to happen? Tell
We
us
need-
now, or keep it as a secret. As a
Oh,
vote for
man.
secrets. A vote for yes, tell us now. 50-50. Come on, everyone. Jump in, please jump in. Let us know what you want to happen. Do you want to know now, or do you want it to come out in roleplay later? Okay. Willie, give me those pairs of D8s, please. The first
Okay.
one.
First one was a 10.
D8s.
Oh, you said pairs. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I
So
see.
what are the 2 numbers?
Oh, 5 and 5.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And I'm doing this 3 times, correct?
Yep. Sorry, just to make it just a moment.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Stop it,
John,
John!
stop!
Oh
No!
dear.
That first
this
one is
isn't
too
fun!
perfect. The first one is too perfect.
This isn't fun.
Next one.
The first one is nouns. Look what you did.
Second one is 1 and 7.
Okay, at the moment, tell us now is winning.
And the last one is 4 and 6.
This got very interesting. Da, da, da. 4 and 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow, it's no secret. Ooh. Is it not showing up for people? Someone said, "Oh, there now people are voting." I see it updated. Okay.
Tell us now is winning.
Gal.
Okay, sorry, 5 minutes may have been too long.
Yeah.
It's okay, let's leave it there. Ooh,
All
this is
right.
interesting. Thank you, Charlie.
I did promise that it would be interesting. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Sorry, get scary music a bit louder.
Interesting way to come back to the story.
Oh, Bandicoot, gotta go. Take it easy, mate. Oh no, time to run as in the game. Run away.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair enough. Fair
Yes.
enough. Welcome in, everyone. I hope everyone is wonderful and having a good 2022 so far. We are enjoying things. It's lovely to be back to our adventures and all that entails. I've had so much fun this week. Just thank you, Bandicoot. There's water in this coffee. Okay. Yes, I don't think you're gonna have to be in suspense for too long.
No.
This is yes is winning. Thank you for voting, everybody. But there's lots more people in chat. Come on, everyone, jump in.
I kind of want it to be a secret from us, though. Can Colby and I just like kick off the
Sure.
Yeah, kick off,
Absolutely.
and then you guys role play it, even if it's
I'll
not a
just
secret
mute.
for chat?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I'll just
all
mute
right.
myself.
Like I want to do that. I want to.
So, folks, if you're not voting,
No.
if you're not voting because you don't want Daisha and Emin to know, do not worry.
Yeah. Regardless, we'll
Yeah.
drop out.
This is purely for you. Do you want to know now, or do you want to wait and see if you can guess whilst watching?
Yes, because I very foolishly jumped out of the mystery mine card and just
Yes.
got tagged by the three Hags' the Hourglass Coven's thieves. Ugh. Not the outcome I was expecting.
I'm glad you've discovered as much as you've discovered already, because the titles of some of these handouts are very spoilery.
Yeah.
You know what they were already, so that's okay. Hey, Pops. Believe I got my first D&D character finally created. Yay! Skeet, the Elven Ranger of Dragon's Watch. Nice. 16, 18, 10, 17, 17, 9. Nice. That's
Wow.
some hefty stats.
All
Yeah, you
those
did.
spread.
That's cool. What subclass are you going to aim for, Pops?
Oh, that's a very important question.
Yeah. By the way, everyone, do join us later on Friday, wherever you are. We will be plunging back into the Weird West to continue our Deadlands campaign with our friend Josh GMing for us. Come and see us as cowboys dealing with zombies and other scary horrors. I'm getting Avernus flashbacks because they have this stuff called Soul Rock.
Oh,
Soul Rock? Ghost Rock? Sorry, I've only played one session. And it's our first non-D&D game ever. So, steep learning curve.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh!
the votes are in, folks.
All
yes, tell us
Well,
with
I'm gonna go
75% of the votes.
As they whip away in the minecart. Oh.
Yes.
I'm just gonna mute the volume on my computer.
Well, just a moment. Yes, Emin. Daisha. The minecart continues rattling past this scene, this cackling woman in this torrential downpour, and you feel a waft like a curtain breezing past you again, and daylight floods in once more, and you're bone dry, the rain is gone, and you find yourselves emerging, but Willie is not there. By the way, Willie, you took 13 psychic damage. You have 1 HP left. I rolled a d20.
Oh.
Whoa.
Cool.
And
So it could have
the
been
reason I
worse.
started. Yeah,
Well, actually, I think if you had been knocked to 0 HP, maybe you wouldn't have met these three.
Oh, true.
kill me now.
And,
Good lord. Oh, I deserve it. Lesson learned. It's like John's got a rolled up newspaper in his hand, Bad warlock. Bad.
water bottle. Okay.
All right.
Spritz you with curses.
Hey, what am I hit
Now,
with?
Or...
Okay. So yes, the two of you emerge, and the little dwarven friend of yours, he's like, "Oh no! Oh no! Where's the other one? Where's the other one?"
Yeah, Zeffy, we got a rogue one.
He's like, I'm sorry, everybody, ride's closed! And he spins his arm around, and the entire ride is just domed off with this dark curtain that just blocks off everything. And the other minecarts you see stop dead in their tracks. And the people waiting to go into the tunnels are like, What happened? What happened? And if you two could please mute or just take off your headphones until I wave my hands like this.
Yes. I'm scared.
Give me
Hiding.
a thumbs up.
You're
when you're ready.
scared? You're scared? Huh. All right, bring it on.
Okay. Willie Grimm.
Yeah.
The thieves rush around you, pulling at you, tearing your very being, your soul, everything about you into little individual parts, and you are jerked this way, and that's just like it's all coming. I'm just intrigued how this looks without the sound for Stefan.
Right.
And you see them drawing off little wisps of coloured light from your being. Well, 2 of them at least. And you see that. Now let me see. I need to see which is. So I'm just quickly seeing which is which, because that'd be useful later.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. Bear with me a moment. It's one of these wonderful books and things. They're a little, sometimes a little more difficult to get around on the D&D Beyond. It'd be nice to have like post-its stuck in pages.
Right?
Okay. So. Quickly find where these people are.
I'm going to quote Willy Wonka.
Yes.
The tension's terrible. I hope it lasts.
Welcome to QuestJunkiesUK, mate. You're in a safe place if you want tension.
And I've been watching you. I knew. I asked for this.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I got it now. Here we go. Yes. Okay, so the strange frog-like creature darts forward, and its long tongue like goes out like it's catching a fly, and actually goes inside your cloak. Can you tell me what is a small trinket or like stuffed toy or something that you keep as a memento of home and a memento of your childhood life?
I happen to carry a small carved like wooden triptych that my papa made of my family, of my mama and my brother, my papa and myself.
Okay. You reach out desperately as this strange frog-like creature, its tongue zaps out, and you see it stick to that little carving, the one image you have of your family, the one image you have of them all together, and the tongue zips back with the thing attached, and it swallows it.
Nein, Tod!
Trespasser. And then, the strange, spooky little girl with the mask on skips around you, singing, "You've been a naughty boy, and now Salpig must punish you." And she smacks both of your hands as you kind of reach out, just reaching out towards this frog-like creature. As you're reaching out with your hands outstretched, she smacks each of them with that large, oversized lollipop that she's carrying. And you feel like an intense, almost, Stitch-like effect, like your muscles are seizing up, and
Teufelkinder!
and, let's see here. The... Okay. You will find this out very soon.
Oh, great.
It's not something physical you see, but she just draws off this strange kind of essence from you. This is the one I was like, oh my god, this is so perfect. This little pig-faced girl, pig-masked girl, has stolen from you, and I shit you not, you rolled this yourself,
I did.
your ability to write. You may no longer create any handwriting. And finally,
Well, there go my notes. Oh God. Okay.
and right, Killer Kitten, I know. We have a perfect emote for this. Let me get this in chat here. No. And finally, this ghostly apparition, this moon-faced, well, it's also a mask you see as it comes close.
Yeah.
Creature. Let's see. Hang on. Oh, was it? I just had it before.
Right.
Yes.
Oh my.
This lithe-looking. You see the ears on either side of the mask are kind of elven in shape, just pirouettes through the air. Some kind of acrobat, it seems. And she's like, "You shouldn't be here, but Gleam has found you. Gleam has found you. I think a more honest path is in your future." And she draws off from you, and you are also no longer able to lie. Actually, no, sorry, I lie. You are no longer able to keep secrets.
Oh my god!
Now, let me just I'm going to read that for you, just to see if you're forced to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are unable to keep a secret. That's all it says. It doesn't say you have to blurt it out or anything.
Yeah.
But I think if you're asked about something that you should be keeping secret, then you wouldn't.
Gotcha. Now, the ability to write, that is just my manual ability. Or is that
What do you mean, sorry? As opposed to
manually write as opposed to like getting a mage hand or something? I don't know. We can figure that out later, but for right now it's just like
yeah, your handwriting has been taken away from you. That's what it says.
Oh, okay. Yeah, holding my quill.
Okay, let's just return. Steph, you back? Shout out to
Okay.
Steph.
Staff.
Hello.
Okay, cool. Welcome back, my friends.
Oh dear.
Don't you two look so happy? Don't look happy.
Oh no.
Emin, Daisha, you see our friend, Zafixo, vault over the handrail, hitch up his wizard's rose up above his like knee-length stockings, and he just with his hobnail boots just goes dashing into the exit of the roller coaster. And before too long, you see him coming out, dragging Willie, who's clearly conscious, but he's just got this 1,000-yard stare on, and he's just like being dragged along the ground by Zafixo and 3 mage hands. They're all just pulling on him. Sorry. He turns to you, Emin. The thieves had been and gone.
Oh boy.
What?
I mean, it's never anything fatal, right?
I'm like clapping in front of Willie's face, and I'm like, was it your brother? It was an illusion. The egg might not be in your mom. I don't
know. Daisha, this place is not so wonderful as I originally thought. I suppose I am deserving this, having been so impetuous. I am not knowing what to say to you. I feel empty, bereft. I feel feel as though things have been stolen from me that I want to get back. And I shall. I shall. Thank you for rescuing me, Master Dwarf. Emin, I am sorry that I did not listen to your warnings. And
My mistake. I forgot to give my keep all hands and feet inside the card speech. I'm sorry.
Willie,
Were I a litigious person, I might seek to bring a tort against you and seek remunerative damages, but
There are some towns we can't go back to. Yes, yes.
I don't even have the willpower to do this.
Give me the hag's thieves before lawyers.
Yes, Emin.
Willie, listen.
Yeah.
Under no uncertain terms, something has been taken from you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not crazy. You're not seeing things. You're not feeling weird things. That is the truth. Okay? How many?
The number is 3, and 3 is the number. Not 4, not 2, but 3.
5 is right out.
Willie looks a little bit surprised that he was so forthcoming with such a precise and ridiculous answer.
Emin is gonna look. He's like down on one knee in front of Willie, like kind of looking him in the face. And he's gonna turn and look up at Zafixo. And he's gonna look back to Willie and say, "Trade him, huh?"
Well, you know how it is. If anyone gets in the workings, they're stricter than if it's just a no-ticket situation.
Yeah, I know. 10 years, I've never seen all 3 of them in one place.
I will say this. There was the pig-faced girl, the little Teufelkinder, the one who I think is probably associated with the hag that we were told is Bevlorna. Once there was a froggy thing that probably is aligned with a Scabatha. Once the moon-faced one, very beautiful of what I could see with elven ears. Yeah. She probably belongs to Endelin, so at least I have a clue. But I am thinking I understand what they have taken. I will get them back. These Fae will not see the best of me. Can we go get some more ale or pies? I am feeling a bit weak.
Yeah. They did a number on you. Let's now you want to help me carry him out?
Yeah, oh, okay.
The good news, Willie,
Shoulders, one arm.
let me give you a silver lining, Willie Grimm. You passed every wisdom save.
Yeah.
And so from now until the end of the carnival, you have advantage on all charisma-based ability checks.
Hey, all right.
I have the power. Well, that's cool. That's very cool. Now we just need to find a charisma-based challenge.
Emin.
Yeah.
You
I
failed
did
all
not-
3.
Yeah.
And oh wow.
Oh no.
You are going to be tormented by nightmares for the next 4 days.
4 days.
Or 4 nights, I should say.
Sure. You know what? Yeah. Fine.
58 could have been worse.
Okay. Could have been a lot worse. Considering Avernus took what, like 2 in-game weeks?
Who knows? Time in the Nine Hells is so squirrely.
Right. Timey-wimey.
Okay. There's Sirenscope goes again. Random music shift. Sure. Actually, we should go back to the carnival, shouldn't we?
Oh yeah, it's a
On
carnival.
the plus side, it seems that the mood of the carnival is unaffected. The people who are waiting in the minecarts to go into the ride are all suddenly like,
Good.
we're good. It's oh, look at the time. It's so late already. It's past midnight, so we really should be yes, thank you. As they see you, Daisha, you look pretty good. You're fine, but Emin
Okay.
and Willie just look absolutely haunted.
Oh God.
Wow. Wow.
I have mixed feelings about working here.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, Emin, please help me remember, and well, everyone, please help me remember. Emin, after finishing a long rest for the next 4 times, Emin needs to do something, so please remind me.
4 times.
Yes. 4 long rests, so the rest of the campaign?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Welcome to Phoenix.
Sounds correct.
Reasonable.
Pops there saying in chat there, looking, needs to, a DM that's good with a newbie. Well, we have lots of new players on our channel, and we're always happy to play with new people, but a bit fully stacked at the moment, shall we say? But Pops, are you in the Discord? Sorry, I can't remember if you got the invite for that. If you are in the Discord, we have a channel on the Discord which is looking for groups to play with, or looking to DM, or there's a section for trying to connect folks who want to play together. And Charlie, do you know what's the name of that? There's a homepage, isn't there, which links DMs and players. You can, like, professional DMs advertise on there, but there's people who are DM for free as well.
Honestly, it's been a while. There's looking for group on 20, but that's Pops, find me on Phoenix's Discord, and I can get you to some links. I can look stuff up. I got connections. Got connections.
Yes.
Serious connection.
All right, my friends, come on. We have a carnival to survive. Taking a slight turn
Going
there.
well. There's been a lot of vomiting and terror.
I love how the raid came in just as it was like they've only seen this dark side of things. All right, so
It's the best part.
okay, so what's the plan, my friends?
Let's go get a drink real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna say you don't have to go all the way up to the orchard. There are little like concession stands and things around the place selling.
Okay.
There's some very interesting popcorn flavors.
I definitely want to try a popcorn flavor. I also would like to purchase a popcorn. What do they call them, John?
Like the fun
the buckets?
little.
The buckets?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want a popcorn bucket.
Okay, would you like... Let's see here. Would you like an almirage bucket? So you hold the horn and open its open its mouth.
Yes. More
That's easy.
than anything.
Okay, good. So yes, you find one near the ring toss stall. You remember passing it on the way to the existential terror that is the the roller coaster, and you head back that way and just with a shaking hand reach in and try the popcorn. There's no menu, I'm afraid. It's just, the popcorn that emerges is the popcorn that emerges.
Ooh.
But I will ask you to roll me a d10.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I ate the popcorn. I have to do it. These are the rules.
You're going to lose the ability to turn left, I promise you.
How'd you go?
8.
8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this could be okay. Oop. Okay. You delve into the popcorn and pop a piece in your mouth. And it tastes of stewed pork with red beans and cashews.
Okay, savory popcorn is not bad.
It's the best popcorn. You can go to
Is
the
it
Nine
really?
Hells. Yes, to the Nine Hells with all sweet popcorn. Blech.
All sweet popcorn, really?
Yes, I hate it.
I like curry popcorn the
yeah,
best.
so that's not sweet.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
It's
the
not.
Disney
But
savory
like
ones are fantastic.
that's to agree with you.
Yeah. Curry, black pepper,
I eat it plain and air popped.
plain. Oh, I've never tried that.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone else wishing to partake of some popcorn?
Willie will reach out and try a piece. Still curious. Oh, that looks good. Die 8?
10.
Die 10.
Awesome.
6, 2, 4, 6. Your piece, Willie, tastes of salted songbird and mixed nuts.
Ooh.
Little gamey.
I got a 10, John.
And a 10, thank you, my friend. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Emin, yours tastes of brined mutton with black beans and parsley.
Ooh.
That one sounded the worst to me. That was not okay.
All of you managed to avoid the swamp folk one. That's just
Oh,
I ate
what's
a
the
piece of the
swamp folk one?
I get roasted carp with black beans and mushrooms. Oh, much better than I thought it was going to be.
Lot of beans in the popcorn.
Apparently.
That's not usually a popcorn thing.
No, but they are magical.
True.
And also, you also all avoided the goblin hideout one.
Oh.
Oh.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, again, much better than I. Okay, here's one. Seared mystery meat with rhubarb.
Ew, jeez.
Ew.
Nice. It gives you the full menu. This is like the different dinner menus. It's seared mystery meat with rhubarb and a side of stale bread and crickets. And it's all washed down with stolen whiskey.
What the fuck?
Specifically
Oh my god.
stolen whiskey. Okay.
Huh.
All these random generators are so good. Okay, everyone, sorry, excuse me. So,
Popcorn
yes, you
fun.
have some interesting popcorn. Every flavor popcorn, exactly, Pops. Yeah, exactly. Except without the truly horrible beans that they have. Okay,
Ugh.
right. So, where are you headed, my friends? After you kind of shake things out a bit and refresh yourselves.
Probably somewhere to just sit down for a minute.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, Willie, you may take a short rest if you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the hit dice.
Probably need. Actually, as I suddenly realizing somebody bumps into me, I'm a corpse. Emin, is there somebody here who perhaps has the knowing of healing magics or bandages? Maybe just a quiet place to take a nap away from the crowds for an hour or two?
I mean,
If I remember correctly, isn't the first aid tent near the lost and found?
I believe
Could be wrong.
nothing but magical things happen here, and anyone who is injured in any way is entirely to blame for their own discomfort.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Took a hard line on that one.
What? Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
This place is awful. This is a bad place to be.
Wow, it's like passive aggressive Disneyland. Okay.
Hold on.
Carnival of consequences.
Yeah. You couldn't have led with that? Like now you're saying Carnival of Consequences? Man.
If you thought about it, if you rearrange the letters of Witchlight, it doesn't spell that bad.
Shigglewig. All right, then Willie will find a quiet spot next to a.
Rearrange the spelling of Witchlight and change the letters. It was right there in front of you the whole time.
That tickled me too much.
Stephanie, as you are making your way and having a restful stroll along the thoroughfare, let's see what happens.
Oh, I don't like that.
D8, please.
Yep. They do the thing. You get dice, and you get dice, and you get dice.
What'd you get?
5.
A 5. Okay. You do get a laugh, and you see that Willie laughs a little bit as well, which is relieving, because, you know, he didn't lose his ability to laugh. One of those giant dragonflies just goes over the top, and the rider kind of like loses their balance a little bit, and they spill their drink over a bunch of Witchlight hands. I mean, your co-workers there, with a comical dousing. You just hear, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's occupational hazard.
You're a bit quiet, Cole.
I guess so.
Almost like, you know, ambivalently, just not even caring. Willie will cast the spell and clean the carnival workers that have been. I'll dry them off.
They all look at you. They're like, oh, thank you very much. Thanks.
Yeah.
And then you pause in horror as you realize lightning was amongst them. My warlock friend.
While he's talking, I will take my short rest.
And at the end of your hour's rest, you roll your hit dice.
All right.
It says, thank you. And you go on your way.
My goodness. Ach, mein Leben.
Go, my friends. Emin, you know it is getting close to the end of the evening's festivities. You think you have time to do about one more thing before the crowning of the Witchlight King or Queen. And the closing ceremony. Again, in the big top.
We've done almost everything, but what would you guys like to do? Anything else? Bubbles?
How could I forget the bubbles?
We can do the bubbles.
Yes! Let's go! There's no problem with the bubbles or anything that could cause a general sense of malaise or...
Just listen to what the staff tells you.
The staff didn't tell Willie! And now he's missing 3 things. We don't even know what they are. Could be toes. Could be teeth.
It could be, but it is not, Daisha. It is not that. Those are completely wrong.
I don't know what it could be then, because he's got his nose and he's got his eyes. Bubbles?
Yeah, bubbles. This will make me happy.
Good.
I rolled a 1 for my hit die.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Wow. It's that kind of campaign. Okay.
That is sad. That is very sad.
Okay, so you're making your way over to the bubble.
Yeah,
the bubbles
yeah,
there.
yeah.
The bubble,
Yes.
bubble pop teapot.
Please.
Right, so yes, you make your way around towards that ride, and let us zoom in again as we're focusing in here. Here it is, the bubble pop teapot. So you go around the outskirt of the central area there, and make your way into the area in the centre there, past the goblin wrestling and the poetry contest, and to the main spot there, and where's this? Oop. You see in front of you a 20-foot tall teapot that rests on a wooden platform. Its painted surface whirling with moving imagery of flying dragons breathing streams of bubbles. A door at the base of the teapot allows entry to its interior, and those who enter emerge from the spout, enclosed in a bubble that detaches to float off across the carnival. There are 7 goblins sitting around the platform, sipping tea from mismatched porcelain cups.
That's so cute. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now, the goblin that seems to be in charge of things comes over to you, Emin, and you know this goblin is called Treaclewise. And he comes over to you, he's bedecked in bright yellow butterfly wings, and he has a string of teaspoons across his belt. The other friendly goblins are sit around just chatting over their tea on the platform above. Treaclewise gestures to a sign, and Emin, you step back knowing this is something they need to do for themselves. Daisha, Willie, you look at the sign on the table there, and it reads, "The word that you intend to say, try saying it a different way."
What word are we intending to say, Daisha? I am not understanding.
And he comes over, he's like, "All right, my old cockles, how's it going? You come to jump in the old gnarly tree knot and then off into the sky in a little toil and trouble to fly across this barnet we have going on here?"
Were those the rules? Because I didn't understand.
Yeah, please. Please. I said please. Please. No? 9?
Yeah, we're going not down.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're trying to weave and fray.
Oh. East play, mate. I'd ray. Apple Bay.
Listen, my plates of meat are tired, and I would like to float.
I don't know what language he's trying to bubble and squeak, but yes, right this way, my lovely companion. And yes, as you engage him in rhyming slang, you
Chuffed.
you are gestured towards the ride, and as you do so, Daisha, he presents you with a small folded paper packet. Yeah. Have some Scatterleaf China Lee tea.
Oh!
And Emin, you know that Scatterleaf tea is a very useful little thing. If you scatter the tea leaves on the ground in a 5-foot radius circle, it duplicates the effect of a protection from evil and good spell.
That is the only one I know, John,
That's fine.
out of all rhyming slang.
Have you seen Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels? I love the scene. I love the scene with Danny John Jules, the guy that played Cat in Red Dwarf, and he's the bartender, and he has to have subtitles because he's saying everything in Cockney rhyming slang. It's amazing. Okay, so by the way, little side notes here, that you are aware of. But Daisha, to gain the spell's protection, you have to be standing in the circle of tea leaves, and in addition, a cup of hot, delicious tea magically appears in your hands.
Aww.
As you're stood there, so you're just in this protection
How
circle, just
lovely.
sipping tea as all hell breaks loose around you.
Wee.
Okay, so as you duck through the doorway, all three of you?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, as you duck through the doorway into the teapot, you find yourself magically enveloped in the bubble, shimmering around you, and you find yourself rising up through the spout before you, up out the top, and you find yourself wafting over the fair, with everything going on down below you there.
Did you mean for that to rhyme too?
Ah,
So,
Like, whoa, he's good.
are you just going to let it go as is, or are you going to try and control it, or what?
I didn't get the rules. I'm scared. I'm blowing the bubble.
Okay. Give me. It's actually an acrobatics check. So let's see if you can gauge how this is
Oh.
working. To see if this works.
Rolling in my private booble. Let's see. What did you say? Acrobatics.
Yes, please.
Beep. I got an 11.
Okay. You can control the bubble to go in the direction you would like. Which attraction would you like to float towards?
I want to float towards. Let's see. Beep. Beep. I haven't had a reason to look at the map, so I had to close all the cyclops and all those things. I would like to float towards the staff area.
Okay. Willie, Emin, what do you do?
I'm just gonna let it take me.
Okay. Okay, Emin, you start floating off towards lost property.
Sounds about right.
Willie is just going to be floating along as well, but seeing Daisha go whoa, now that is an area I have not investigated, and will attempt to control the bubble.
Okay, acrobatics
Seeing-
check, please.
Yeah, seeing her gyrations. How about an 18?
All right, yes, you do manage to float off. I mean, your charges head off in a different direction as you just you kind of assume that you assume they always go in the same direction. You've never seen a group go off together in one of these bubbles, and you turn and they've just completely gone off in the opposite direction. It's you're like, oh, and. Daisha, Willie. Okay, another unexpected thing.
No.
You float over past the big top and find yourselves passing over an impenetrable-looking wall of undergrowth and trees. And you see a circle of wagons around a campfire with sparkly lights drifting around, illuminating the scene as you float over the staff area. And after about a minute, which just gets you past the big top, because these move very leisurely and just very slowly, as you get past the big top and just over that impenetrable-looking hedge, the two bubbles just pop in midair, You like momentarily panic, but then you just gently float down to the ground. And the two of you find yourself stood in that backstage area.
Willie, not being where he's supposed to be, will be immediately on the alert.
Okay.
I actually haven't had a chance to go to the staff area. I've been asking Emin about it, but I have failed. So, knowing that Willie is not where he's supposed to be, and hence being terrified that something else is gonna flip and happen, she's gonna like arm in arm with Willie and then beeline for whatever exit she can find.
Okay. There is no clear exit. It's just a solid wall of thorns around this entire area. And you look around and you find yourself in this circle of 8 brightly painted wagons, one of which is a glass-enclosed water tank, clearly for the mermaid singer. And you see one of them rock as a Witchlight hand that was sitting on the steps, blowing bubbles from a pipe, stands suddenly at the appearance of you two and starts waddling over towards you in a hurried way. And let me show you, and Charlie, I think you'll appreciate the name of this one. Where is it?
What?
As
Thaco.
Thaco.
It's pronounced Tahako. Tahako.
Ha ha ha.
Is
I
actually-
believe it.
Is it actually pronounced that way? I've never.
No,
heard it
no,
pronounced. Okay,
no.
okay.
It's Thaco.
It's Thaco,
It's
right? Yeah, I
Thaco.
thought so.
Yeah.
Stephanie, do you know what Thaco is? It is a much maligned and hated
Do I?
old rule system for D&D.
It's an indicator that you are old, is what it is.
Ah.
It means
I
you
like
are an
playing with you
80s,
guys,
70 or
'cause
80s kids. 'Cause
Living with my 20-year-old brother, I often feel old. So playing with you guys makes me feel better.
you still
Don't
feel
be-
your own
don't-
immortality, don't you?
Don't be the new Emma, please. We don't need that. We don't need that.
Oh yeah, right.
Back in my day, we had to roll our own dice.
You're the ones who keep saying you younglings. So I'm not. I'm gonna take the win there.
Okay, so, Thaco, comes up stomping over. He's like, "What are you two doing here? This place is not for
Hi.
you.
I work here.
What is your name?"
My name
Daisha?
is Willie Grimm, and I was traveling in the bubble when it popped, and I dropped right down in here in front of you.
By
That is
your
what I am doing
choice. The bubbles do not come this way of their own volition.
I was following her. I didn't want her to get into trouble in her bubble.
Daisha
is
Sesti.
Flying towards them as fast as possible.
What
Hey.
is your favorite color?
You should probably say red.
Purple.
Uh-oh.
And what is the average? No. No, we've already had a Monty Python reference today.
Light speed of a swallow.
Right, Kush? Thaco the clown. Ridiculed forevermore. Okay. No, he doesn't. He doesn't ask about swallows. Yes. What is the average flight speed of the bubble pot? The bubble pot bubbles.
Hey, John, I need to interrupt. We never finished what Emin needs to do for the next 4 long rests.
Oh no, I said please remind me that he needs to do something.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Thank you,
When we do the long run. Okay.
Indeed,
When?
laden or unladen, that is the question.
All right.
I mean, I'm afraid you're in a bit of a spot, Father, because your bubble popped over by the lost property, so you're quite far away. But you're just kind of desperately rushing in that direction. Oh yes, yeah, you're quickly flying in that direction, as fast as your little wings can carry.
So, Mr. Thacker, as long as you are here, I do have a question. I have heard of rumors that there's a way to get into.
So I'm hungry. I'm supposed to be on break. That's why I took the bubble over here because I lost my guide and he wasn't coming this way. So I was like, you know what? It's time for break. And my bubble came over here to pop over here. And this guest clearly followed me because he thought I was staff member, so I would know where the bubbles are supposed to pop safely. Not his fault. Not my fault. I'm new here. So we're gonna go. She is screaming so loud.
Okay. As you finish saying that, you do hear voices, and Thako looks over his shoulder, coming from Mr. Witch and Mr. Light's caravan wagon, and you hear now. You've seen Mr. Light, so you recognize the other voice, which must be Mr. Witch. Low, gravelly voice. You need to find a way to calm down. I'll calm down when a Kenku pest is gone. She knows nothing. She'll get frustrated soon enough and be on her way. I hope you're right. Trust me. And Thak was like, "No, please, come on. You're not supposed to be here. Get out.
Yep, we're going. We're leaving. We're going. Goodbye. Willie, come on. Let's go. Let's go find Emin. He's this way.
It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Thaco the Clown.
With a flourish, Mr. Light pirouettes out of their wagon and skips down the steps. Oh, what is this? Raised voices in our little sanctuary? What is going on? You, Willie Grimm.
Yeah, that is me.
Interesting. And at this moment, Emin, you just go. It's like 3-point landing, small crater in the ground. Like Thor landing here. Master Pastiche.
Hey.
Are these with you?
Yes, that is correct, sir. This is Daisha. She's a
Yes, please, continue.
And Willie Grimm.
But I am considering applying, and Mr. Pastiche is giving me a tour of the grounds and a VIP guest experience as I consider applying for a position with your traveling company.
Interesting. Well, you have already proven yourself, and Master Pastiche, you are to be congratulated for guiding such a positive force throughout our carnival. Mr. Grimm,
Yeah?
you have been noticed. You have been spreading joy and happiness throughout the carnival for the majority of the evening. And you are to be thanked.
No thanks are necessary.
Oh, no.
No.
It is not without appreciation that such effects are disseminated throughout our carnival goers.
Willie, now suspicious of everything going on here, will give side-eye to Emin and look for a clue as to how to, act. Thank you. I thank you very much. It was a pleasure to render this service unto the joy of the carnival.
Now, as you can see, we are here, and my associate, Mr. Witch, would also like to meet you, as this flamboyant elf grins ear to ear and welcomes you with a theatrical bow. Please, come in, come in. I am Mr. Light, and my associate is Mr. Witch. He gestures into the wagon where you see a stocky elf lounging on a bunk. He nods and doffs a top hat in your direction. You see he has a watch chain, Willie. Looks nicely made. And I think I can show you a picture. Yes, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Not
Oh,
ominous at
that
all.
is menacing.
A pleasure to make your acquaintances.
And so let's see, yes. Mr. Light, Willie, gestures with his scepter that he's carrying, the one that looks like a weather vane, the one that you had seen him using during the spectacle, the big show at the central point of the evening. And he expresses his gratitude for the cheer and joy that you have brought to the carnival so far.
Again, it was a privilege, Mr. Light.
So, we have our esteemed colleague here, a potential new colleague to be had. You, young Willie, why have you come to our carnival?
You see Willie struggle, like, I am incredibly interested in the carnival and all things that have to touch upon the Feywild. And I am looking for a lost brother, and I feel personally responsible to find some kinder what ran afoul of some certain things here inside the carnival, and also I need to find what happened to my patron Sibilna.
Goodness. Well, thank you for being so frank. Well, I am afraid we regrettably cannot be held responsible for anything lost within the carnival's grounds. There are forces at work on the other side which are entirely beyond our control.
I've met your force. Yes, I have met your forces before, Mr. Witch, Mr. Light.
Mr. Witch looks over, he's like, the wheel of time turns ever on. What's lost is lost. What's gone is gone.
And what is lost can be found, Mr. Witch.
Not here.
Then perhaps you can send me to a place where it can be found, because that is what I did before I came to this place. Intense stare.
He looks over at Mr. Light. Closes the door. And you feel the wagon rocks slightly as Thaco must have sat down on the steps outside again. And you think with the door closed, you won't be able to be heard outside. Because it was open before, which is where you heard the voices.
Yeah.
And they heard Daisha screaming.
Trying desperately. Daisha thinks that originally thought that you had they took your judgment, which is why she tried to stop you from asking questions, and now she's confused.
Okay.
Mr. Witch creaks down onto the bunk. As with a soft jingle, Mr. Light also sits on a stool and bids you sit on 3 stools that weren't there before. And with a slight creaking, you see a 4th start to emerge from a storage space on its own, walking on its own little legs, but then Mr. Light holds up a hand and it shuffles back. Please, take a seat. Front row.
Oh.
Willie
Thank
will
you.
sit. Willie will sit.
The 4th stool starts to go, be our get. And he's like, no. It's okay. And yes, the three of you sit down, and Mr. Witch looks at you all very intently. We are concerned. The carnival is not as it was when we inherited it. And he looks at you, Emin. You remember that change of management? And Mr.
do,
Light,
yeah.
Mr. Light chimes in. I don't have to say who's talking, right? It's pretty obvious with the voices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the general mood of the carnival is taking a little more work than we are used to. Yes. The state of affairs, as you said, young warlock, has changed beyond the crossings. We are contractually obliged to deal with whatever management throws at us, such as those thoroughly unpleasant thieves. Oh, such foul creatures. We have to let them in here skulking around, just for taking a ticket. That's why we ask Emin and his friends to try and find the poor, sneaky little cheeky children before those horrible creeping things find them. Master Pastiche, you've let a few slip through your fingers today.
I have. Not
Something I
proud of
didn't
it.
see. All right, Light, all right. Now, you, Warlock, are one I've been waiting for.
Me? Why would you be waiting for me?
A kindred spirit. And he takes out the pocket watch, which is a very intricate, amazing looking thing. Just all these different dials and things twirling and moving around. I have seen portents and heard whisperings in the crossing of another clockmaker. For we share a craft. Can I just say, sorry, thank you to Sirenscape, I did not change anything. That was so perfectly timed. You are foretold. Or, as the saying goes, fated. Fated to be here. Fated to run into these two. Fated to run into one more.
What are you saying? I did not come here of my own volition? Is it my quest to find my brother is somehow predetermined?
I do not believe that's how it works. A gnome once told me. Adorable little albino lizard friend. Fated ones always have choice. But the path is there, should they wish to walk it. Yes. We'll have no railroading round here. Whatever that means.
Gravitas.
I believe. You three. Plus this other, who awaits beyond the crossings. You might be able to have an effect. Influence things. Have you ever influenced the mood of the carnival tonight? Oh yes, yes, for the better. To be happier. For the wellness of Prismia. Yes. You three plus one may be able to deal with our new management. Yes, yes. And joy and the true spirit of the carnival shall be restored.
Willie will stand up and with a somber look upon his face, I understand what you are saying. You don't need to say anything more to me. You don't need to ask. If you show me the way, I will make the crossing.
As I said, the way is laid out before you, but we cannot alert suspicion. And luckily we do not have to. Yes, indeed. Dear Mr. Grimm, you have had such a positive effect on the carnival this evening. I believe my Witchlight vein will choose you as today's monarch in the final ceremony. Others have been out there vainly enjoying the carnival just themselves, but you have shared the happiness, shared the joy, and kept all the scary things bundled up in a tight little knot inside. For that, we thank you. And whilst I have no control over it, I do believe the Witchlight vein will choose you.
We shall see, but as for spreading the joy, I cannot keep a secret. It is pleasurable and enjoyable, but I don't do it for myself, and nor do I do it for you, nor do I do it for others. No.
And then why?
My brother, he was that way, kind, funny, always willing to bring a smile or a kindness I do it for my missing brother, Jacob.
Oh, I see. There are brothers, Grimm. Who'd have thought? Well, may you find him somewhere, somehow. Yes. I hope that you do.
Thank you.
Now. And pulls out the watch and looks at it. Snaps it shut, puts it away. The hour is upon us. Tonight's festivities must come to a close. And we must leave Elturel. You too must take a journey. But do not worry. We will be able to mask your departure with the ceremony. Management won't suspect a thing. Mischief! I don't know what I would do without it. Without this, in today's carnival, I'd just be like a dog chasing carnival wagons. Sorry.
So how long till the event?
Oh, the time is upon us. Emin, if you would lead the way.
Yeah,
And Mr. Light,
absolutely.
with a flourish, opens the door. Thecko, dear, please give our friends a gift. He is a creature of not so many words, but many, many talents. And and as you do, Thecko, not with a florist, with a flourish. Hey, Pat.
Ah! Here's your rose.
Yes, shoves the florist at the door. I was just delivering these roses. Okay, and you see the large clown kind of lurch to his feet, blowing, still puffing on that bubble pipe, and he pulls out 3 balloons, and inflates them, and he will create a balloon animal of your choosing. Will he?
I would like a snail.
Hey, Husky. Okay, a beautiful balloon snail. It's okay. The balloon nature of it makes it perfectly acceptable. I mean, don't worry. And it's passed to you on a string as it magically floats in the air. Leisha?
I would like a monkey.
Okay. A monkey with a delightfully curly tail is created and floating in your hands. Emmett?
You know what, Thaco? Set me up with a worm.
Just passes the balloon.
It's exactly what I wanted.
An agitated worm.
There you go. Yes, it's like scared stiff. Okay. He draws a little face on the end. Okay, so the 3 of you with your floating balloon animals are gestured out past the wagons towards the Thorn Wall patrols. Thank you for the follow. By the way, everyone, new followers, there will be an invitation for our followers Discord in your Twitch whispers later on. Keep an eye out for that after we've gone offline. And you are led out towards the boundary there. It opens up, and there is a kind of thumping of boots. And I just want to show you, because we missed the opportunity otherwise. I just want to show you this art as well. The other guard of the staff area. I mean, you know who they are, of course. But
Yeah.
I don't want to miss out because it's fab. Actually, I think I showed you already. It looks like I've shown you before. This guy. It's so good.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Burley, yeah.
Yeah, Burley with his
Burly.
pumpkin hat and squirrel friend.
So handsome.
Okay, that's awesome. Anyway, so yes, Burley's thumping around outside, and he's like looks kind of surprised as you just emerge from inside without having it gone the normal route as you entered, and you are gestured through the back of the big top area, which means yes, you pass through the dressing room. You're seeing the inner workings here, Willie. It's like the tunnels under Disneyland. You're
Not
gestured.
supposed to be here. Not
The
supposed to be here.
utilidor. The utilidor.
And you see that there's a massive dressing room here, which is just full of colourful clutter. There are tables strewn with makeup kits, glass jewellery, mirrors trimmed with glowing orbs of light, and chests of drawers with wardrobes spilling over with garments. And yes, you pass out through the tent flaps that go into the main kind of arena area, and there are a couple of kind of jealous looks from other carnival goers. You've come out, you're getting the private tour. Like, I mean, you got there with a clipboard and like an official badge. This way.
Right.
Got the VIP tour going on here somehow. You know, have you ever seen those guys at Disney? It's like walking, it's just this group, and they just come out of this place. You're clearly not allowed to go normally. It's like, oh, what? How'd you get on that? Pay a ridiculous amount of money, I assume. Now,
That's exactly how.
Yep.
Those VIP tour guides, like, it's such a coveted role. You have to, like, they get tipped. It's nice.
No, I can imagine. Okay, so as you make your way out into the arena here and into the big top itself, let us go back to the big top.
Hurdy-gurdy.
Nice pat. Okay, so yes, you find yourselves back in the big top. And take seats conveniently near the stage area for reasons. And everyone else starts, you know, as the things start to wind down outside, more and more people start pouring in for the finale of the evening. And as indeed, the gathered crowd starts to cheer as all of the main performers of the carnival starts to make their way into the main arena there, as most of them have a part to play in this coronation ceremony. As you take your seats there, you see Mr. Witchlight didn't come with you. Mr. Witch is escorted into. Actually, see if there's a. Sorry, I just want to see if there's a sound set for this particular thing. Excuse me. Nope, doesn't like it. Okay, I just have the big top stuff. There's a Sirenscape sound set called Witchlight Encounters. Oh, sorry, Carnival Encounters. And I was like, oh, what's that? And it's just like if you want to fight anything.
Oh.
It's like Mr. Witch and Mr. Light fight, Kettle Stream fight, Tree Ant fight. It's like, wow.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay, and some people are playing it that way, I guess.
I guess so.
Okay.
How do you get away with that? Oh my goodness.
Right.
Right?
Well, beyond the Witchlight is dumb. It's just the tents and people in them.
Hey, let people play how they want to play.
Right. Sorry. No
That's
judging. No
true.
judging.
Yep. It's not for me.
We do, yes. I mean, yeah, we do occasionally have whole sessions without a single dice roll, and it's just as fun.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all about the characters, eh? Now, as you make your way, are you guys okay to run over just a bit?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Good.
Just a little bit out.
Cool. So yeah, as you make your way and you watch as the whole ceremony unfolds before you, I'm bring the music up a bit. I love how they have the Calliope music, and then they have a detuned Calliope version for when the mood is bad. This is the nice version. Okay, so yes, as the coronation begins, you see that Durlagron, the huge displacer beast, comes in padding through the tent flaps, and at his side, Mr. Witch comes pacing into the main circle of the arena. Then, as they stand off in the sidelines next to Candlefoot, our miming friend, you see Mr. Light as he cartwheels into the center of the main arena and gives an opening speech. Okay. So, as he bids everyone welcome, he's like, "Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and everything in between and all around, I hope you have enjoyed our carnival this evening." And there's generally, "Yay, ooh, yeah, it was great, we had a really good time, I was terrified, oh yeah, it's really good." Everyone is clearly happy with the time they've spent during the carnival this evening. And as he does so, Mr. Light is dancing around the perimeter of the central ring, waving that Witchlight vein here and there as he goes skipping about. And as he does so, a thread of golden light comes out of the Witchlight vein, trailing behind it like a streamer as he goes skipping around. And then, as he does the complete lap and returns to the center, he does a quick spiral of the wand of the vein, and the golden thread detaches and snakes up into the sky, into the air above, and he says, "Now, let us see who shall be tonight's monarch." And everyone's like, "Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be?" Chester is going around the interior of the tent here, and the golden thread dances and sways and swirls and kind of almost teasingly goes towards one group and then spirals away and goes the other way. And Mr. Light is just loving this and just spiraling around it. He's like, "Who's it going to be? Who shall be our monarch? Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, everyone in between, let us see what is the decision of the Witchlight vein." And it's just dancing around and twirling through the air. And, as expected, at the very end of this, it's Patros, almost started dancing to the music. "Please, be our guest." And it is delightful, isn't it? And as the golden thread dances through and spirals around and comes in your general direction, Willie, you are not surprised when it coils around you, twirling around, and you find yourself levitated up out of your seat, and everyone's like, "Hooray! Yay! Congratulations!" And nobody's jealous about it or anything. Everyone's just happy for you. And you are born, and you are unable to look like you're surprised. It's like, yeah, it was me. It was me the whole time.
Yeah.
And there's a few people nearby who hear you. They're like, "What?" But,
I know. They told me they expected this much. I was waiting for it. Oh, so sorry.
And the let's see here. Yes, the levitating thread just bears you across to a mock throne on the dais there, next to Mr. Witch, And he's like, and with a knowing smile, he's like, congratulations, Mr. Grimm.
Thank you very much.
And you alight on the throne. Mr. Light comes dancing over, and ta-da! Think sound escape. As he does so, Candlefoot comes forward with a hat box, and he opens the lid, and inside is the monarch's crown. The crown is made of golden butterflies, with their wings fluttering just a little, and the piece is removed and placed reverently on your head, Willie Grimm. And happy clowns cartwheel and twirl around you as the mermaid sings from her glass bowl, and petals and sparkles are thrown about and come raining down from the top of the big tent over everyone around, and everyone's oohing and ahhing like a fireworks display. And everyone, and Mr. Light spins around. Okay. And it sounds slightly weird when you put it this way, but he's like, all hail King Grimm! And I was like, Grimm? Really? I'm sure. Yes, and everyone's like, King Grimm! King Grimm! King Grimm! And all the performers, and thank you for the Elizabeth's wave there, thank you. All of the carnival goers and performers are just erupting into joyous merriment, and you see candy floss, cotton candy, starts raining down, and people start running around catching it on their tongues like snowflakes. And any that isn't caught just disappears in a small puff of sparks when it hits the ground. And there's just general merriment. And it's like, Mr. Light is like, a gift from your king! And everyone's like, King Grimm! King Grimm! And everyone is reveling and enjoying the end of the evening's festivities. You, Mr. Grimm, are escorted by Mr. Witch and Mr. Light around the stage as Palasha the Mermaid sings a joyous song, and pixies flutter in the air all around the entire scene. And as the song concludes, Mr. Light leads you on a parade with Daisha and Emin close by through the carnival. And as you emerge from the big top tent, you see that the thoroughfare is lined with people. There was one old lady who's been sat guarding a spot right near the tent door all day, like the whole night. She just bagged that space and just sat there, didn't go on any rides or do anything, just needed to be there. And she's like, yay!
As we pass by, I will press the the spell, fireworks and flowers on her.
She's like, yes, I knew it was worth it. I knew it was worth it. Yay!
Oh.
And let's see here. And yes,
Actually, I'll start throwing it out like more candy.
Good plan. And the mood is read there by Burley the Bugbear, as he's there with his, luckily still on our screen here, with his helmet on. He's setting off fireworks as well, like from the parade, just like handheld ones, like a Korean New Year.
Oh.
It's a New Year's Eve in Seoul. Whew, is a thing. It's amazing. Thousands and thousands of people filling the streets, everyone with handheld fireworks. And at midnight, they all light them at the same time.
Whoa.
It's amazing.
Danger.
No, I don't think so. No, everyone just, points up at the sky. It was a good time.
That sounds fun.
I'd just be like, no danger, everything's fine.
Sure.
Okay. Now, let's see here.
Okay. Excuse me.
Now, that's fine. As you do a full lap of the thoroughfare, you don't do the full figure of eight. You just do the big tops circuit.
Gotcha.
You see people, clapping you on the shoulder as they go by, and family groups and other people just making their way out and past the entrance there. We're back over the bridge over the magically created river and making their way back towards the walls of Elturel, the recently returned town of Elturel, and over the river Kionthar. I got it. The river Kionthar, as they head back to their homes, recently refurbished and de-held, as they escaped the Nine Hells and got a carnival to celebrate. And as they do, you see the faintest glow of pink and orange start to illuminate the horizon as the night is coming to an end. And Emin, this being the final night at Elturel, you know that the entire carnival will start to animate and pack itself up into the wagons once the last festival goers have returned home. And you,
Holy crap.
Lord
Oh.
Gasamba,
Wow.
my good friend, a huge, huge welcome, Raiders. Welcome on in the legend himself, Lord Gasamba. A 42-year campaign, still going strong. Absolute pleasure, sir, and an honor. Thank you so much.
Wow.
I hope you had a fantastic
Wow.
session, as always. Welcome, Raiders. How are you doing? Welcome in there. We are QuestJunkiesUK. We play modules and homebrew and one-shots with some very special guests. Stick around at the end of the session, which is not going to be too far from now. We will be having some very special news revealed as an upcoming event next month. With some very, very special guests. Thank you for the follow, Jerkathan. If you are not already, please do consider giving us a follow, and you can jump into our followers Discord, share your projects, any arts that you have, delicious food that you have created, or just hang out in general chat and enjoy some memes and gifs and chatting about things there. Andrew 79, thank you. You love reading usernames. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Thank you, Captain Run. If you give us a follow, please check out your Twitch Whispers later on. I will send you that Discord invite. Thank you, everyone. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you. Good to see you, Jay. I hope you had a great time. And everyone is doing very, very well. We were using your turtle emote earlier on. So, let me get that in the chat again and send those phoenix and turtles flying. Welcome,
You
everybody.
should probably mention Canadian Ancient Gamer. Probably another graybeardy.
Just Junior, okay. Thanks, Junior.
Ah,
Oh, JR. Sorry, JR. There you go.
Yeah.
This is Junior. Probably younger than me. No, maybe not from Jason. Okay, welcome, everybody. It's a pleasure to have you here. Now, we are wrapping up at the Witchlight Carnival. Our friends here are about to take a journey. Canadian Ancient Gamer! Good to see you again, my friend. Did you catch the message about your prize from the charity stream? I hope you caught that. Congratulations. Okay, now, everyone, please, yes, do stick around as we are going to be leaving the Witchlight Carnival very, very soon and heading through a Fey crossing, all being well. Our friends here are questing for lost siblings, lost personality traits, and lost other things as they are trying to set right what has happened beyond the crossing in the Feywilds. Oh, good to see that, Canadian Ancient Gamer. I'm glad you got hold of that. Enjoy. I was happy to see where that was going. Knew it was being good hands. Right, so, everyone. The parade is finished. The monarch crowned. Willie, you're slightly disappointed as the crown of golden butterflies teleports back to the hatbox in the wagons after everything is done. But you are led by Drulagan, the large displacer beast. And he kind of looks at you aside, he's like, and in Sylvan to you, Willie, please remember, if you can find Star, I would so like to see them again.
Look on.
Hops and
I made
dragons
you a-
as well. Raiders left and right. Hello,
Holy
everybody.
crud.
Welcome.
Wow.
Butts to butts to butts
Whoa.
to butts, indeed. Butts to butts to you too. Seems to be some official greeting. Welcome in, Raiders. We are wrapping up at the Witchlight Carnival, about to take a trip into the Feywild. Do stick around. we have some things. If you're not already, do give us a follow and jump into our Discord. I shall do the thing in chat instead. Thank you, Maritime Gamer. That is coming your way. I will send invites in Twitch Whispers after, so please keep an eye on that. What am I typing? Discord. There we go. Boop. Jump on in there if you are not already. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Hops and Dragons. I hope you had a fantastic session. We have been enjoying the Witchlight Carnival, but not for much longer. Now, as Duragon, the Displacer Beast, pads along with those beautiful wings. Let's bring that art up again because it's so nice. Duragon, where are
Very
you?
pretty.
Right, it's fantastic. Here he is. Oop. Oh. Yes, the massive Displacer Beast with the decorative wings attached to the tentacles there. Thank you, Kevin. And you see, yes, Duragon padding alongside you. He's like, yes, as I said, please, be safe. And if you find Star, please return them to me. And if you find Tolish, thank them for the follow.
Durlagron, as I told you at the start of the evening when we first met, I will do what I can. I will do what I must to find your kitten and return him to you.
He nods his broad, velvety head.
And if I see Tolish, I will thank him for the follow as well.
I thank you. And as you are led by Durlagron, you make your way once more towards the Hall of Illusions. And as you make your way through the carnival, you see a slightly mournful looking mime, still without a voice.
Is the saddest thing of all.
Candlefoot, we will find your voice as well.
By the way, anyone who visits Japan, this is please, not thank you. As many visitors can get wrong. Thank you in Thailand and places like that. Please, here. Okay. And they nod and look imploringly at you and hold the opening as you duck inside the Hall of Illusions. Hey, Vancouver. All of Vancouver. Now, Daisha, Willie, you experienced this for the first time. Emin was here before, but as you enter into the Hall of Illusions, you get the strangest experience. You see, as you enter, hundreds and hundreds of reflections of yourself. And the mirrors closest to the entranceway depict you as a child. And Willie, you are taken back to that flashback of your birth, slightly worriedly. But this is a little after that, more kind of toddler-aged. And as you proceed into the depths behind Candlefoot, you see yourself gradually aging through childhood, your teenage years, young adult, as you are now. Beyond that, though, you get a glimpse of the future. You see yourself aging through middle age and into elderly form. And as you round a corner through this almost maze-like array of mirrors and surfaces reflecting you from every direction at various points in your life, you round a corner and find Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. One resplendent in their jester-like garb, the other in their austere suit, but very finely tailored, and top hat, holding the pocket watch. There's still time. Are you prepared? Yes! Our bold adventurers, are you prepared to go through the crossing and into Prismia?
You wouldn't happen to have a healing potion in one of your pockets, would you?
No! I have some candy. Would you like some candy?
I'll take some candy.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'll pop it in my mouth and hope for the best.
That's nice. Peppermint.
Death is this candy.
No. And you...
I'm stuck in my filling.
Ow. As you glance around, you start to see Witch and Light's reflections as well. And you actually catch them in their younger days as they are reflected back as a pair of gloomy Shadowkai children. And your youthful reflections are there alongside them. You are led by them, again regressing in age, until the mirrors show you all at your true age now, your current age. Mr. Witch turns to you and with a hushed tone says, "Now, everything you seek and more lies beyond this mirror. If you mean to step through, stand in front of the glass and repeat this rhyme. Hither, thither, here and there. Wander, yonder, show me where." Do you have that?
One more time, please.
Hither, thither. And Mr. Light jumps in. Here and there. Wonder, yonder. Show me where.
Okay. Everybody? Ready?
Yeah. Without hesitation, Willie Grimm steps up to the mirror.
Wait. Before you go. Some of this you may know, some may be new. But you should hear it before you go through. The land beyond is called Prismia. If you can, please find Zybilna. To us, she is dear.
I will turn and point to the symbol behind my ear. Show them the tattoo.
You are meant to be. You are meant to see. Maybe you can set the Witchlight free. Now, during your time, some things have been taken. But beyond the mirror, you'll find them. Be not mistaken. I'm afraid this mirror only goes one way. You must find your own route back if you're to return from the Fae.
Yep. I know that much.
Mr. Grimm, please.
Hizza, zizza, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
Mr. Sesti?
Hither, thither, here and there. Yonder, yonder, show me where.
Master Pastiche, you are given leave to go. Extended leave. Family is so important.
Thank you. Really. Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
And as all of you say the rhyme, mist swirls in the mirror, blotting out all of your reflections. And you see the Fey Crossing conjured into existence, awaiting your passage. Willie
Steps forward.
steps forward and disappears through the mist. Daisha,
Steps forward.
rolling her shoulders, steps through the mist. And Emin,
He's gonna turn back to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light and say, thanks.
Witch says, mind the rule of 3. Future, present, past. And Light says, find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last.
You got it.
And you feel the mirror pulling at you as you are also drawn through the Fey Crossing and on to the Feywild, on to Prismia. And we shall join you there next time.
Yee!
Woo!
We're there. We're in there.
Thank you, everybody. A massive thank you for those raids. Wonderful to see all of our friends from Lord Gosumba and Hops and Dragons. Welcome in, everybody.
Thank you.
For the hosts earlier on as well. Thank you for all those new follows. Do, as I said, keep an eye out for the followers Discord invitation, which will be in your Twitch Whispers in a moment. Now, let us quickly talk about what is coming up through this portal as we continue our adventures here on QuestJunkiesUK. Later on Friday, we'll be leaving the world of D&D briefly as we play our only non-D&D game as our Deadlands Weird West campaign continues, a miniature campaign run by our good friend Josh. Come and see me as a player, as a pirate, with our friend. Speaking of pirates, we have the Josh the Pirate from Corsair's Cove joining us for that, and our good friends as well. Please jump on later for that, or tomorrow if that is where you are in the world. Then, on Saturday, wherever you are, we will be back with the Candlekeep Mysteries crew in Baldur's Gate, which will bring us round to next week, and our exciting news. Monday, we don't usually have a session, but next week we will be doing a character generation session. A character generation session for 2 one-shot roulette games. 2 one-shot roulette games, which are part of a weekend of charity streams. A weekend in the name of Jasper's Game Day, the suicide prevention charity that we are going to be raising money for. If you are able, join us, and you will have the chance to give to a good cause, but also to win some fabulous prizes for yourself, and to witness some D&D with some very, very special guests, as we will be enjoying those one-shot roulette sessions. First, on Friday with our good friend Dreaded GM from Australia, Patch from QuestJunkiesUK, and a certain musician. A certain musician who created a little ditty. You may have heard it if you're a fan of D&D. It's the theme song for a little known channel. They're up and coming. They're doing their best. Critical Role. The incredible DM, musician, and all-round lovely person, Jason Charles Miller, will be joining us for our first game of one-shot roulette. Do jump on in and enjoy that with us. Then we will have our regular games throughout the weekend, and we will also be doing a special one-shot roulette to finish the weekend with other special guests. Michelle from Phoenix Dice, Caustic Phoenix, myself, QuestJunkiesUK, and one more, a name you may recognize. Satine Phoenix will also be joining us with her fiance Jameson Stone and our very, very good friend, Dead Aussie Gamer. It is going to be an incredible weekend with some incredible guests. We're just flabbergasted that it's happening. I'm very, very excited. And it is going to be a wonderful, wonderful chance to do some good and have all of these wonderful people joining us for a good cause. So, please do come and join us again if you are able to on that weekend. It is the first weekend in February, Friday the 4th through till the... is it Friday the 4th? Hang on, double check. Yes, Friday the 4th through till Sunday the 6th, or Monday morning the 7th if you are in this part of the world, as I am. But yes, I cannot wait for all of that good stuff to happen. It's going to be a very exciting time. Again, thank you everyone. Look out for that invite and jump into the Discord. Thanks, Hops and Dragons. And we will see you all again very, very soon. Charlie, my friend, what do you have coming up?
Wild Beyond, or sorry, that's us right now here. Rime of the Frost Maiden, a Twitch experiment. PST 5 p.m. on Sundays. We are about episode 10. They are just about to head up into the mountains to figure out what is up with those nefarious Durgar. And then you can also message me on Phoenix's thing. We play a lot of games behind the scenes on the Discord. So.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, wait, I should probably tell you. Yeah, DM Charlie Gaming on Twitch. Good luck.
There it is.
Hey!
Is that all one word?
Do I have an underscore in my name? It may be an underscore. I don't know. I'll look it up real fast.
You're a moderator, you can do it. do give yourself a shout out.
Thanks.
Exclamation SO.
I believe I am. There we are.
There we go.
Yay!
Everyone, yes, do please head on over and give Charlie a follow. A fine DM and a fine player to have in our campaign
Thank you.
here. That was a pleasure, sir. Okay, thank you, everybody. We also have Rime of the Frost Maiden on Tuesday and Out of the Abyss Wednesday, Thursday, depending where you are, before our Barovia and Beyond homebrewed campaign will be kicking off again. Thank you, Pops. And we will see you whenever we see you. But it's always a pleasure, everybody. Stick around for the raid. If you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. But until next time, my friends, thank you. And as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai.
Oyasumi.
I should have said that rhymes as well. Let those
Yasumi.
phoenixes fly.
Yasumi.
Oyasumi
Oyasumi
Nasai.
Nasai. We have created a monster.